over again. Leave it all over again. Go, get out of my mind. Have a few to be a soldier. Waste my time. Don't say I never told you. Go, get out of my mind. Have a few to be a soldier. Waste my time. Don't say I never told you. Go, get out of my mind. Have a few to be a soldier.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mitch Hobbs's car. That's it, that's the stream. See you later. No, g'day everyone. I'm an idiot. If you look at this, it's way too bright. Way too bright. Oh shit, my brother's birthday present's in the fucking shop. How are we? It's Mount Panorama and it's just going to be carnage and death and sadness and tears and disappointment. Who's in chat? G'day all. I've got new earrings today, aren't I? Cool, man. Yeah, cool. Warning, the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. How is that possible? You absolute bastard. Phoenix Suns. Oh, yeah. That is old school, and I am going to wear it if we somehow get into the finals. How are we, everyone? It's always a pleasure to see your beautiful faces in chat. I'll introduce a couple of other brilliant faces in a second. As I flick over. Red beat us for Zelda. What? OBS is lying. How's the stream quality? Not the ugly mug that's on it, but how's the quality overall? That's all I'm about. There's something that's doing my head in, and I'm going to change it. That's better. That is better. Is Dan Marley a housemate? He is actually. I wish. If CP3 can't win this year, he's never winning. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Suns are an extremely young team. To make it this far is a credit to the guys. Doesn't matter about injuries, really. Anyway, I'm going to jump over to the track because that's what you want to see. You don't want to see my mug. And introducing tonight, we have Frank Frankfurt and David Davidson. How are we?
Yeah, it's good evening.
How are we going?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I don't know what sort of intro that was, Bender, but we'll go with it anyway. Yeah, great night tonight at the world famous Mount Panorama. Malik, looking very much forward to this sprint round for this week.
So he introduced me as David Davidson. I had to come up with a alternate persona in 1.73
You didn't have to become your dad though.
Yeah, Neil Nielsen doesn't really work, so sorry guys. Just have to roll with it.
Just noticing only the one Suns jersey out tonight, Malik. Are the rest all in the wash, or are you just not as confident these days?
Actually, I'm about to put him up on the other wall. I just took him down because I've done a massive clean out in this office. Quite happy with it.
He's doing it.
Oh yeah, well that's a career high in playoffs, so can't do much about that when a player goes off. Just superb offense, but you have a 3-1 lead. You can make a mistake like that. You got a couple more chances to get a win.
Well, I don't know though. A 3-1 lead very quickly becomes a 3-3 tied series. Game 7, anything can happen. I mean,
It's better than being down 1-3.
Yeah, there's a saying in ice hockey that a 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have, and it has proven that it is pretty correct over the journey. So we'll see what happens.
Exactly. I'm just extremely stoked to have made it this far for a team that's been out of the playoffs for the last 11 years. The 6th youngest team in the league. A lot of the players first time in the playoffs, and they're doing a considerable job. So I'm very happy, and it's going to end up being better for them in the long run. G'day, Peach. So what are we expecting for tonight's carnage?
Ryan.
Rain. Look, I honestly think the chances of rain are less than last week because of Australia v Belgium. In my opinion. I don't have the inside info, maybe I do. But if we do see rain, it's extremely unfortunate. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not the kind of track, especially at the top of the mountain, you want to have as least grip as possible. Someone in chat saying that if it does rain, that SCAR will probably lead the most laps, which is probably not a faraway shout. I just looking at the track at the moment, though, I don't quite think it's going to be wet tonight. I think Bender's going to be very disappointed. It's still going to be pretty hectic across the top of the mountain, especially.
Oh,
This is only the first split. We do have 2 tonight, so there's still hope.
What?
It hasn't been a rainy sort of season so far.
I know.
Last week was probably the first real wet running we've had, so
It's killing me on the inside.
the odds are not in your favour.
Speaking of last week, let's just check out the championship standings for the season in Asia Pacific Yellow. Leading the way is Philippa Bakita with 452 points, 108-point lead over Ryan Hallhen. Ryan Hallhen, I believe, is out tonight, according to your tennis sheet. So big chance here for Philippa to extend that in the Porsche. We've got Dan Hunter, Jeremy Talbot, and James Vecchio all making an appearance tonight. They're in the top 5. Leading the Pro-Am class is Chris Kazak, who's actually pulled out of the season. Benjamin Piper now takes #1 mantle for Pro-Am. In the AM class, we see Tom Kidman and Paul Cranich as Alex Bowen bins it at the top of the mountain as we're live. Oh, that's just changed the graphic a little bit. So I had a few drivers that we've removed from the series. Regan Herbert's class is not available because he's in a class of his own. I don't know why it's doing that. But as you can see, it's quite a solid leaderboard there. And I think we have a couple of debutants tonight in split green. But we'll touch on those as we head into split green after this one.
Just quickly, I like the name and shame on the bottom of the leaderboard there. Out, no show. If you sign up and you don't turn up, we're gonna name and shame you.
We're not gonna publicly declare war on you, but those that did sign up and have ghost shipped the first 2 rounds without letting anyone know, well, that's what we're going to put on the leaderboard now. Just so we remember for next time, because it takes a lot of effort to organise these teams and these splits. And we have a couple of people pull out like that without telling us. Like, if you have something happen in real life and you got to pull out, then you got to pull out. That's just life. But it is what it is. But we've got 34 idiots out there today who are going to tackle the mountain, and that's what we're looking forward to.
It's not just the work that you guys do, it's also the balance of the season as well. Trying to get the sort of right mix of cars and drivers in each sort of split. So to have people just drop out en masse like that, it makes the job a lot harder to balance it, to have some nice clean racing and some competitive racing going on.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're about. We just want to keep it nice and clean, keep it nice and close and balanced as possible. It's obviously very hard when you have so many drivers with so many different requirements and time slots they can and can't do. But yeah.
Just going back to that championship battle, Makita obviously well out in front, only dropping the 1. Had the first loss of her season last week, so obviously with Houlihan is also out this week. Huge chance to take a stranglehold on the championship for this year, or this season, sorry.
She's currently P1 time-wise, 2 minutes, 0.2. That is rocket ship-like. Thanks for the lovely comment there, Random Human. Just another thing that we love to see out in Chatland. Got nothing nice to say? Don't say nothing. How's that? Mitchy Hobbs not far back, 1.5 tenths.
Yeah, be interested to see the Porsche, how it's going to handle the big long straights. It's obviously going to be pretty nimble across the top, but...
What's P3? Look at P3.
Mia Rose with the Jag. There was talk that the Jag may be pretty strong this week, so see if Mia can capitalise and maybe put a challenge on the likes of Hobbs and Bakita.
Yes, I am quite surprised. I didn't think the Jag was that competitive. Obviously, if you're very familiar with the track, you can make most of these cars do the merry dance pretty nicely, but that is impressive. There's a little bit of a whack.
Yeah, just got it squirrely coming down through Skyline and into the dipper and just tagged the wall with the rear. It's
quite
also
really
the
before.
Bentley is also generally pretty strong around here as well.
The latest patch, I don't think it affected Mount Panorama. It's a fairly ish balanced track, other than the Honda apparently being god tier. But at the moment, I don't see a single Honda there in the top 15.
Yeah, can't remember seeing a Honda win here at Bathurst, to be honest.
I think we saw Madison maybe get a win here last season, perhaps.
I mean, you say the Honda is god tier, and it was incredibly popular in the 12-hour event we did. It was almost hitting 290 down back straight, but
It's just rude, isn't it?
in the right hands, any car can win.
To be fair, the Honda team in this split are amateurs. They are relatively new to the Sprint Series and ACC. So it also comes down to track familiarisation and the game and all that. So I do think we'll see the Honda right up there at some stage.
Just looking at that, Cato and Matson, they're in front of a fair amount of Pro-Am, so they're doing quite well for themselves.
Mitchell Hayes is on a flyer at the moment, up 5/10, so there you go, 15th. Valentini improves just ahead of that Ferrari there. Let's go on board with the Jag. I'm really keen to see a lap with Mia. Jeeves fetch the car. Yeah, Madison did get a win. G'day, Nick. How are we, mate? It is a very interesting steering wheel. It does my head in. Just does my head in.
It's the way of the future. They're all going to this sort of style.
I don't think that's the future. I think that's...
It's not the future.
That's 1940, is it? Whoa, that's pushing it to the limit. Have a
Yeah,
crack.
mate. Yeah, just maybe a little touch, but I don't think it's affected it that much.
Not at all.
I mean, I like the fact the car's asking you to check your driver ID at all times.
That's just...
Reminds
Whoa,
me-
that's
oh,
check...
that's
Bang! Oh,
Bang! Biggity bang! That's
Yeah.
me as qualifying. Maybe over. It's probably one more lap, but it
actually,
won't have optimum
one more.
tyres.
Now
You know
imagine
what?
doing. Sorry, go ahead, Bender.
I was going to say, you know what that steering wheel is the future of? It's the future where Greg Biffle, or Biff, in Back to the Future, takes over and you live in a horrible world. That's the steering wheel we're all forced to drive with.
I don't think she's really going to drop much from where she is. It's 202.5 is blistering.
Yeah, Alex Bone only 3,000ths away from taking Rose, so if Bone's still got a little bit more in the tank, it might be a shout.
Let's go on board with the young man. Currently up 1/10.
He's had a bit of a nightmare run, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah, I see that squirrely coming out of the cutting. Start running through the parks.
That was a touch on the wall, I reckon.
still good though. Doing well, mate. Yes, Maxi's a legend. Maxi's 12 as of about 20 days ago. He's doing well. Oh my god, on the limit here. You'll love to see. There's a teammate in the bin.
That's not helpful. Coming over Skyline, seeing a car stopped
Sorry,
against
man.
the wall like that.
Let's go back to the basic
Scary
HUD to
is what it
see.
is.
Look at the split there.
Tell you what, he's
yeah.
doing well. He's a chance for Rose and Hobbs at this pace. Let's see what his last sector's like.
If you can see in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you now see the steering input above the throttle and the brake, which is brand new as of yesterday, as far as I'm aware, unless I haven't been paying attention.
No, it's brand new.
Oh, this is a good lap. One last corner. Got it. They found even
Yep.
more time. P2.
Oh, look at that. That's a great lap from Alex.
Almost could have been on pole. He was up 4/10 there, then just lost it on the exit. You've got to be happy with that. P2.
Yep. And still enough time to go around again, so I wonder if he can find that time in that last corner. Just snag pole as Vecchio now comes across, gets into the top 10 in P9.
First on a flyer. Ursula Ewing's up 3/10.
Just going
awesome stuff.
back to that incident with Mia. That's the thing you got to worry about when you're P1. That if you've been at the top of the mountain like that, you're going to back up the entire field. Just a bit like the Tour de France when one of the riders in the front of the peloton goes down. Basically, will bottle up every single car behind. So we watch Lewing now. Comes across the line. No improvement. Stays P23.
Did anyone see that massive crash at the Tour de France on stage 1?
Yeah.
Surely that's like a jailable defence what that person did.
Well,
that's
the
just
police
stupid.
the police were trying to find her. I don't know if they've ever actually caught up to her.
No, still on the run from what I can gather. He's probably German, so no doubt would have scarpered across the border quick smart.
Probably hired a lawyer.
Vecchio's gone for another one. It's up 3/10.
Yeah, Bone has parked it, so he will start P2. So top 3. Well, he won't change. We'll see what Vecchio can do.
They're looking for it. That's not only a lot of damage, a lot of money involved in that for sponsors and prize money potentially.
Yeah, well, a few of the top riders were wiped
Please,
out
yeah.
and they had to withdraw already. Stage 1, done, gone.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it reminds me, the way the crowds are, it reminds me a lot of Rally in the 80s. And Rally learned their lessons, and I think the Tour will probably learn theirs from this year.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's funny though when fans do it responsibly, you know, when there's one person breaking away uphill and some dude runs out in like, I don't know, some random chicken suit or something and he's running for like 50 meters on the road up this like massive hill with a guy. That's funny, you know, everyone likes that, but no one wants to see what that woman did.
Need to get her on a bike. That's what we need to do. Get her on a bike. That's dragged around by a car. I'm not sure who you are, random human. You'd have to refresh my memory. Pat. Is Pat out there? Yes, he is. He's qualified P18 in the 777 Mercedes. 20 seconds to go before we kick this race off for the first race of the night.
All right, here we go. Car 64 has received a 3-place grid penalty.
Failing to hold brakes in a spin.
Causing a collision. So who is car 64?
That's Harris Sengel in the Lamborghini.
What position is he now?
He is currently in P28. He's now in the pits. He hasn't readied up, so he's not only played himself. He's played himself
Valentini's in
twice.
the pits as well. He was 11th, and he's now in the pits. So, Valentini, what are you doing?
For a second, I thought it was Scoats. Hey, mate, just up from New Zealand right now. Welcome, Care Bear.
It's always Scout.
If you're talking about equipment, I am not actually racing. Unless he's talking to someone else, I've lost the plot. Full formation lap, yes, so plenty of time to make a mistake in formation lap, which is a fan favourite here at OOR. We have 34 competing.
What's the magic number, Mullock?
48. But look, we'll say 45.
Okay.
I've lowered it 3. 45
Well,
is
for
fine.
the hot tub strength.
Yes. I'm preparing my spa for it and everything.
Mate, unless it's heated, it's going to get pretty chilly in that room in Tasmania in the winter, mate.
No, not at all, mate.
Don't dissuade him, Franco. This is the content we want to see.
Mate, I don't put fucking cold water in a spa bath, mate. We've got hot water down here, just to let you know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
As I said,
you can come join me and test it if you want.
But if it's just you putting warm water in without,
Not warm, hot. I'm putting hot water in, Franco. I can afford that.
I don't know.
Tepid.
I've tried your water. It's not all that warm out of the tap, to be honest.
You dickhead. Oh dear.
Who is going to call the start of this one, gentlemen? By the way.
I think it's Bender's turn, to be honest. I've done my duties.
All right, sure.
Save me for green.
Yeah, watch that one be the one that rains.
Well, you can call both.
Okay, done.
Not really sure where to watch here. Turn 1. It's dubious. It kind of catches people off guard. It's not the hardest corner here, but
No, for me, it's not turn 1. It's turns 2, 3, and 4 up to the cutting. That's usually where it'll kick off, if anywhere. So
now, in saying that though, I have on good authority that the rookie series for this round was at Panorama. They followed the sprint series. Was clean as hell. Like so much so, everyone was questioning what the hell was actually happening. That's what I heard. So there's no reason why the sprints can't back that up. There's my curse. Done and dusted.
We will see.
You are welcome. Do you want split camera, or do you want to just stick on this?
Stick on this.
Roger.
That's good, I reckon. So the safety car has peeled away. As we come around, final turn to start the race now. Bakita on the inside, Bowen on the outside. Being held for a long time. And we're finally green. Looks like Bakita's got the jump. Oh, Audi, Hobbs having a look up the inside, but it's all clean. McLaren's, classic rear ender in the midfield there. Mercedes at the back of the Bentley. But everyone's still rolling 3 wide on the exit turn 1. That's never going to end well as we head up the mountain. Oh, Mitch Hobbs, Mia Rose. Not quite enough room to have a look on the inside there. Everyone's pretty well behaved so far. There's a couple of people streaming out the pit lane now. So they're a long way behind. But so far, so good. Keita from Bowen, Hobbs and Rose, top 4. I have to say, this is very clean. Almost to the point where it's disappointing. Nothing's happened.
There's definitely something happened. I just couldn't catch it. Just at the back, there's a few cars involved at the second corner. 18, 64, they're coming out of the pits, but they sorted it out pretty quick. No one's really lost much time other than positioning.
Yeah, I think the only position to change was Hobbs getting past Rose for P3.
Very keen to see what this Jack can do in a straight line.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Loves a straight line, doesn't like anything else. Oh,
Rose is going to have a look on Hobbs here, absolutely powering past that Audi.
282.
Oh, side by side as they come through the chase. Brave there, Mia Rose,
Great
last
move.
on the brakes. Great work, yeah, managed to hold it. Now she'll set her sights after Alex Bone, who's dropped nearly a second behind Bakita, so Bakita with a great start.
Oh, Andrew, my son. Mr. Casey, how are we, sir? You disappeared off the face of the earth. Good to see you back.
Everybody fairly circumspect on the sort of opening lap. No big incidents. Everybody's still pretty much bunched up. So we'll see if that induces some overtakes as people try and make up some moves, potentially off Mountain Straight.
Yeah, I think some people towards the back will start getting a bit dicey, you know. Back into the top 20, the field spreads very quickly here. You got some fast people towards the back there, you know, Sam Barrett, Matt Oliver, Charles Clark, guys who will probably want to make up positions.
Looks like they're at the top part of the field. Very competitive here tonight. Those gaps are beautiful. All the way through.
Yeah, it'd be probably worth jumping on Mia again, because I reckon she will have a look at Alex down Conrod Straight into the chase. See right up under the wing into Forest Elbow. AMG is not slow in a straight line from all accounts, so it won't be easy, but you can just see the jag.
Won't be easy.
Just
famous last
absolutely
words.
Look out.
Steaming past.
Bang. Just like that. You love to see it.
Rudin and Vecchio going side by side. Looks like Talbot and Hunter getting interested as well now.
Oh.
Vecchio holding the line.
There.
2x2.
He was always there. He was never in front, but he was always alongside as tries to stay there into Hell Corner. So no contact.
Nero's fastest lap.
What was it? 2:01.2.
Yeah, quick.
Love to see it. These two have spent side by side for 2 corners. I better come up to their 3rd corner. Were they side by side through the chase? No, that's
Yes.
a good time to fan out because you don't want to be side by side up here. As in the background, you can see an Audi and a Bentley. Oh, I'm on the Bentley's team here. The Bentley backed out. I would have just said, try and knock me over. I'm a big boy. Very impressed so far with this split. Bakita, P1, 1.7 seconds clear. Then we have an absolute train. Absolute train. Down to P11. Actually, I'll take that back. There's a little bit of a gap between P4 and P5, a 4.4. But that's about it. And the gaps are just astonishing. What do we want to watch now, heading down the hill?
Imagine this, if you're anyone in this train and Vecchio bins it at Skyline. You're all dead. Gone. See you later. Race done.
Why Vecchio?
Thanks for coming.
Why poor Vecchio out of the
Well,
bus
no,
then?
just because he's at the front of the train, that's all.
Oh, just throw him under the bus, mate. The
Something
GTR.
okay.
Well, you know, he's got a thing against the Nissan. We all know
He
that.
does.
He
He's
is
just-
in the Nissan, so there is that element.
There we
to
go.
It, but
The truth comes out. We got there in the end, didn't we?
Hunter's going to have a look, but nothing doing.
Plus left up Keita into the 2 minutes. 2 minutes point
wow.
969. Thanks for coming. Race fuel.
Yeah, just probably
That's scary.
responding to Mia. She knows Mia was coming. Gap's now 1.8 at the front. So we watch Hunter still on the rear wing of Kai Rudin in the Audi.
Yeah, you can just see that the battling is costing them probably 1.5 seconds. So Vecchio down, doing 203s, 0.4, 0.8, 0.9. The leaders, 2s and 201s, the top 3. And 888 looks like they're off with the chase, which is Lee Perkins and the Nissan.
What this group does do is it does help Vecchio a little bit because everybody's squabbling with each other, sort of helping protect him if he is bottling this group up, which it looks like it is, but everybody's fighting with the car in front or behind, so...
Can I just...
that'd be
Ooh, that's an
oh,
interesting one.
wide there from Hunter.
Can I just quickly
Back-
make one note? why my OCD is got the heart emoji. Look at the classes on the left.
Oh, yes.
It is sexy. That look, just lock it up. Race is finished. It's happened. It's happened. Whoa, a bit of a wiggle there. Not sure if there was contact after the elbow, but I think Forrest has claimed a little bit of bodywork there. So come over down Conrod Straits.
So Hunter with that little moment at McPhillamy, just open up a little bit of a gap and just allowing Kai Rudin to attack Vecchio a bit more.
McLaren's loving it. Every single car is in the top 13.
Being the pick of the bunch, cars-wise this season, very, very popular.
A wobble there from the other McLaren of Borg. Or was it Hayes? No, it's Borg. Regan Herbert, as you can see, is he actually in the Pro-Am class? The leaderboard did show a special class.
Oh, and Darwin's just ruined it for everyone.
Oh no, can't have that. Better give pens.
I mean, as long as you don't scroll down, it looks nice.
A couple of early pitters, Withers and Vernon.
Yeah, I wonder if that's for damage. Well, it's going to be a very long stint if they're going to keep to the one stop.
Yeah, it would have had to be in for lap 1 stuff. We will look back soon at that. BMWs. Not too shabby. There's not many cars, to be honest, that I think really struggle here. There's a few that people do think are quicker than they actually are. And that's one of them is the Bentley now. It's got a little bit of a nerf in the last 12 months. Like, it was pretty good for our Bathurst 6 hour we did last year.
Was that just more the fact that it just could ride the curbs and take a lot more curb than some of the other cars, do you think? Or is there other reasons?
I don't
why
think it was a
just seemed
curb.
so-
It was just really good with fuel.
But it was quick
It's
though.
just such
I mean,
a balanced car. It was, yeah, but it's not the quickest on the straight, which is a big help here. Obviously, you can see the Honda. Well, there's a bit of an issue in the background there. There's a Honda, which is a rocket. It's just a very overall, very well balanced car.
do have a car stopped, I think, at Reed Park.
So that board's
Going
paired.
again now. Yeah, so everything's backing away now. Withers now the pens are starting to come out for lap 1 incidents. Withers with a 15-second. Now Hunter's caught onto the back of Kai Rudin. So Kai Rudin's got 2 battles to worry about, the one in front and the one behind. Perkins for an unsafe rejoin.
Lap 3. Curran got the lights on today.
As long as he's not flashing a mullet.
That's it. As long as he's not flashing them, it's fine. It's one of those tracks you either love or hate. There's a lot of tracks like that out there, but I do feel this is quite a popular circuit, but I feel that the drivers that don't like it really don't like it.
It's a track of basically 2 halves. You've got fast straights. So we see another car at
Yeah, that's Ernest.
Mountain,
Car 16.
yeah. So
Oh, that looks like a big one.
yeah, that looks like a
Towards
big
the
shunt.
pits as well.
Go watch this replay. Hang on a sec.
As you watch Bone, he's managing to stick with Rose at the moment. Rose not making any dent on Bakita, who's now 2.5 seconds out in front. She's running her own race, but Alex Bone still holding on to the last spot on the podium and not going away from Mia. The theory is that the Jag is good in a straight line, but not so good in the corners. So maybe as the tyres start to go off, as we watch a replay now.
We'll fix that. Look at this. Is not. not a great representation of how to re-enter a track. Times 8.
So there we go. Clips to the inside. Oh, that was, yeah.
No, wait for it. It gets worse.
No, that's...
I would like to
Bender,
pass a
take it
motion
away.
to update the exclamation mark rejoin command to what we have just seen. Because, my goodness, what are you doing? You do it once. That's bad enough. Sure, you learn your lesson. You think, okay, that didn't work that time. Let me just teleport to the pits. No, you do it again. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome.
Yeah, to defend Ernest there, he's obviously got very flustered and wasn't quite sure what to do with the car. Now, if you are getting flustered on track and you're not sure what to do, don't do anything. Just stand stationary. If you
Don't do that.
Yes, just stand stationary because it's a lot easier to avoid a stationary object than is a moving object. So
And that's where, you know, and have a full track map, see where the traffic is. See if you see dots coming towards your location, don't move.
Oh, wow.
'Cause this is a big enough track that there will be gaps big enough for you to kick it around and get going again, but obviously that wasn't the time.
We all make mistakes, just got to make sure you learn from them and be better next time.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
these two
a couple. Oh, that's
have
close.
dropped Hunter as Kai Rudin out. Gonna look at the old switch around. Do the over under. No, not quite. Well, good line there from Vecchio. Parks it right on the open.
Nice little battle between these two.
Love to see it.
Yeah, Kai Rudin being very patient so far. Good to see.
Now, I wonder what the undercut's like here at Mount Panorama. It's a pretty big lap, so I'd imagine it'd be fairly strong. But how soon do you go? Because you don't really go back into traffic because the lap time's what, over 2 minutes? And it's a long length of track. So I don't think a bad strategy would be to pit early.
I think it totally depends though. If you're at the front, you just want to run as long as possible. Otherwise, yeah, you'll pit. You won't come out in traffic straight away, but you'll have to pass some people that'll run for another 20 minutes.
Oh, definitely.
Oh no, that's dangerous. That's just me being a little bit impatient there, trying to get through her teammate, which was obviously lap traffic. And that wasn't ideal. That'll get looked at, I reckon, as we see the Jag of Vermin. Unfortunately,
Burn on, burn off.
yeah, unfortunately, has to Austin Powers it because it was pointed the wrong way. Has held the brakes as an example of what you should be doing.
It's just oh no.
Yeah, no. Oh, I was doing so well.
I don't think
That was
they
almost a
clipped.
disaster.
Oh, I think they did actually. Nope, they didn't clip. That's fine. It is a horrible spot to try and get back on track. It is really nasty. About
Almost
85% of that was perfect.
Yep. You're almost better to stick it in reverse and reverse it down to the elbow. There's a bit of extra grass on the outside of that corner. Got a little bit more room to get it around. Meanwhile, go back to this battle for P2. Mia will be carrying a little bit of damage, you would think. As I was saying earlier, that the Jag is supposedly, to see there, the telltale signs from Mia's car. The theory is that the Jag is good in a straight line, but not great in corners. Is that, as these tyres go off, it's going to be harder for Mia to keep Alex behind. Now only 3/10, so interesting to see when Mia pits. If she pits early just to make sure her tyres don't come off, and she can potentially hold the spot to Alex, which will mean a longer stint, but track position is king, as they say.
Tell you what, I like that view. It really shows you how on edge they are through the top of the mountain. Still doing a cracking job. Just a bit further back, Vecchio is being pestered this entire race. Audi McLaren.
And Hunter once again starting to claw his way back onto these two. Been up and down. Don't know if he just has little errors every now and again that loses him a couple of tenths, but these two absolutely going punch for punch at the moment.
Just flick back. Regan Herbert's on the back of this train. And then another McLaren, and another McLaren, and another one. And another
Audi.
Herbert now is going to have a look at Talbot.
Patience is everything here. Because yeah, once you get past turn 2, you're really reliant on that car ahead to push. So there we go. Ernest Leung has picked up a stop-go 20 for an unsafe rejoin on lap 6. So there's his punishment, and we can now move on.
Yep. There's still be a couple more incidents being looked at the moment. And meanwhile, Vecchio
I want to do that view again, actually, and then Nissan.
driven pretty well. Managing to hold off Kyra Rudin for a number of laps now. Probably the best part of 15, 18 minutes.
You can just see the tyres coming up through the guards there. There you go. That looks a bit silly.
Samwise saying backmarker should move off the racing line. Mia isn't penalised. Hopefully Mia isn't penalised. I disagree with that sentiment. Where the incident occurred, there's not a safe place to get off the racing line. It's basically, as soon as you come across Skyline, there's one line or you're hitting wall, and Mia just need to be a little bit more patient. Probably could have been let through at the elbow. But we'll see what the stewards think. But I think where the incident occurred and where Mia actually caught a teammate, I don't think there was anywhere really to let her through that would have been safe for the lap traffic.
Yeah, it's all out of context. What happened for the first 5 or 6 corners prior to that? Were they there in front of them for a while? Could they have had a chance to move? But even in saying that, the incident itself, you've got to look at it as an isolated thing for the corner. Is it the spot don't get the pass? Did they make a mistake and Mia was up on them? We don't know. We can look back.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It's Mount Panorama stuff. It's very tricky.
Yeah.
I'm sure the stewards will
Stewards sort it. Yeah, some of those corners, there is only one line. No matter if you get off the racing line, it's not safe to be off it. If you're off it, you're probably going to lose the car and then cause more dramas.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very tough. But with 39 minutes left and none of the front runners have pitted just yet, I do expect a couple to make a move early. You got Bowen and Hobbs who are right behind Mia. Is she holding them up? It's hard to say. They're still all doing 201s.
Yeah, if I was Alex, I'd be looking to pit. I mean, obviously he's got to try and get the jump on Mia and pit early, as Vernon gets a penalty for an unsafe rejoin. But yeah, if I'm Alex, I'm coming in a little bit early, even though it's going to mean a longer stint on the tyres. He's racing a Jag that isn't all that great through the corners, so he can probably afford it. Yeah, but it's also got to be safe, Sam. You can't just get off the racing line at any part of the circuit. There are places you can't. Just basically have to wait. So it's not a matter of not defending. It's being safe in letting the lap traffic through.
It's just common sense. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Particularly when you've got a long train of cars behind you, it's probably more dangerous to slow down and let one through at one corner.
Oh, Kai Rudin sold the dummy. Sorry, Bender, cut you off, and he's going to
fine.
come
2
in
seconds,
early. He's
Bender.
gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, those Kai Rudin's just straight in. I called it. I thought someone's going to come in early. And my man, Kai Rudin, he's in.
And Bone is in as well, so
there we
he's
go.
obviously listening to the commentary.
Yeah, so just watch that lap back of Mia on the back of the teammate. She wasn't close enough before McPhillamy and really did catch up over Skyline. But by that stage, you're just at the hands of the Mount Panorama Blue Flag gods, and you just got to wait till after Forest Elbow to get past. Now I think she just got caught out by the speed difference. Oh, there's a touch there, Regan! Whack! That hurts.
Certainly pinballed that car. Luckily didn't lose too much time. We'll have a bit of damage to repair at the pit stop though.
No, the boat won't even notice it, mate. until you loop it here just before Skyline.
Not until you hit a sea mine. Will you feel anything in that boat?
Oh no, he definitely feels
no,
it. Definitely feels it. Yeah.
He's going to lose the spot just as is that Borg sweeping through.
Talbot. No, it's Talbot. The Borg's behind. No, sorry, I was wrong. There's so many McLarens out there. It's ridiculous. They're all close together.
I was betting on the timing screen not updating, so that's why I went Borg.
No, I played myself there. Oh dear. Speaking of McLarens, where is Hunter? On the back of Vecchio still. I do expect Herbert to pit.
Yes, he'd be an absolute madman if he stays out.
Does Vecchio come in? Does he try and cover off Kai Rudin? I think he would have to. They're straight in. Meanwhile, Hunter, he's going to try the overcut, which is a brave strategy call.
Whoa, just ahead.
Oh,
Wayne Darwin, just trying to get out of the way there, has plonked it into that fence.
yeah, got speared. I wonder if he's just got the outside rear right tyre onto the dirt and it's just speared him leftwards into the pit straight wall.
There's Bowen. So cycle through a few cars here to see where we're at. Braden Ross, 5-second penalty. Unsafe rejoin. Unsafe rejoins is the flavour of the day. Oh, look at the indication there worked by that Bentley. Wayne Darwin. My hat's off, mate. And shout out to Terry. I hope Terry's doing alright. Terry's had to pull out of the series, but we send our well wishes to Terry.
Really?
Oh,
He was out there last week.
big wiggle there. Sorry from Hopkinson. Now Talbot's got an opportunity across the top of the mountain. It's going to be hard though.
It's going to be hard. But Hopkinson doing a stellar job. Pro-Am class, P5 at the moment. Oh, that corner brings me unstuck a lot.
scares you.
Yeah. That's more scary than this bit.
Oh, this is easy. This is the slow speed stuff.
Yeah, it's just the slow speed downhill. It's basically you're a passenger of gravity at that point.
Yeah.
But McPhillamy, it's the fastest corner across the top of the mountain almost.
Yeah, fifth gear pretty much. 200 Ks, I think. Maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Who covers off who here?
Well, I think Mia Rose has got to pit.
Look at that.
Alex Barnes.
Undercut. Kai Rudin was in front or behind Vecchio just before that.
so he was behind Vecchio. Vecchio was leading that pair, and he's managed to jump him in the pits. So
Boom.
just shows you how powerful it is. But Vecchio's credit, he did not lose too much time. He's right on the rear wing of that Audi.
It's his turn to put the pressure on. The blowtorch.
Now it's his turn to pressure Kai Rudin, and Kai Rudin's now got to stand up and drive consistently for the next 33 minutes.
Alex is going to catch traffic soon. Alex's car 91.
He's 91. He's the leading of the pitted cars.
Hobbs is in. Bit of scratch work there on the Audi. Bathurst things. Bowen is coming. Oh yes, there is a lot of traffic. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
That
and
is
these are
sorted.
battles too. Or is this lap traffic potentially?
That line through there was absolutely superb. So this is for track position. This isn't blue flags.
Yeah.
Where did Hobbsy
old
come
Bob.
out? He's come out ahead. There you go. So that's cost Alex a lot there. Big margins.
So this is Mia's opportunity. Mia should be looking at that. If she can look through the leaderboard and maybe try and get in the pits and know that she's probably going to jump Alex, thanks to him being held up by lap traffic. Mia seems to be one of the late pit stop variety, from what I can remember. So maybe she'll run it as long as she can.
Just coming up through Conan Corner up here for L19 Racing. Famous moment. For OOR. I still laugh because I think his car's still doing backflips.
Well, Alex,
Conan.
right on the back of that Honda. He's getting a little bit frustrated being behind. This traffic, he's got to come get through once again.
Matson doing the right thing, just being consistent, being predictable, and racing.
Yeah, he's
Go, you good
well
thing.
within his right. He's even though he's in the AM class, he's well within his rights as we see that speed of that Honda down the main straight, or Conrod Straight. Sorry.
See you later.
Look
See you
at the
later.
time Alex has lost to Hobbs. 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's massive.
Devastated. This is race ruining this.
And there we go. Mia Rowe's 15-second penalty.
Whack. Big dive here. No. Bit of a dummy.
Has a look. Needs to get a good round out of this, and
Hunter might
have a
come out
look at-
ahead. There goes Kai Rudin. No, I take that back. 732 is Kai Rudin. So there
there we
goes
go.
Bowen.
Alex just managing to clear
And there's Kai
the
Rudin.
Honda, I think.
Yeah, he's still behind. Matson is dominating.
Just can't get the straights is where you're going to make a lot of your time unless you're going to try some absolute miracle pass from big cross up there, almost puts it into the wall.
Brown flag, brown flag.
Manages to save it. I don't know if he tagged the wall, but definitely a sketchy moment.
Look like managed to keep it clean.
And
You just
Dan
feel,
Hunter did manage to get the overcut on Kyrene and Vecchio, so I wonder if those two potentially hit some traffic as well, as that Honda gets it wide and tags Alex.
That's not Alex's fault at all. That's just the
No,
Honda.
yeah,
Into the
unfortunately
fence.
the Honda lost it coming over Skyline. And
F.
poor old Alex Bone, his hard luck story of this year continues.
I was just about to jump in and say I can just feel something brewing here. Alex might be a little bit too keen to get past, but it wasn't Alex. It was Matson who, as we saw,
Matson.
made a mistake
Yep.
and into the fence.
What's the front end damage like on Alex's car? Did Hunter
Ooh, bit of
Oh,
flappy
it's
bomb.
substantial.
as well? Yeah.
Now Hunter's going to be absolutely licking his chops, trying to get a move done on Alex. He's
I
probably
reckon
just
he
got.
got a little tap
Oh,
there.
Still up
Marsden
there.
is. I reckon he's potentially spun that again, or is he just waited for a lot of traffic coming through, or is he being tagged again?
Nah, maybe that's a fair bit of damage, I think. He's just trying to get out of the way. Maybe just horrible timing, big train behind.
Yeah,
He's really struggling
it's
with that
absolutely.
car.
Look at the crabbing on that car.
Yeah.
No, that's been a big hit, I reckon.
Yep, I think. Yeah, that's take it to the shed
That's return to
Big-
garage type of damage.
and bring out the surgical shotgun.
Chat saying Bakita spun at Skyline.
Oh no.
Was that anything to do with the spin of Marsden, though?
Well, she's not in the lead anymore, although Mia has a 15-second penalty, so...
Where will Hobbs come out then? Hobbs might be leading this race after the pits.
Yeah. I mean, does Mia have damage? Not Mia, Philippa have damage?
Might be interesting to see, queue up a replay of Bakita coming through Skyline. See if she did tangle with the stricken Honda. But yeah, big opportunity for Hobbs. No, just lost to McPhillamy. Onto the dirt and round. There's Mia Rose, I think.
Yeah, that's Mia, and...
Oh, the Bentley picked the wrong... Zigged and should have zagged, but no contact made. Mia must have got past on the straight.
Yeah, Bentley was a lap car there, so...
So, Bakita will have damage to repair. Mia does have penalty time to serve, so... Hobbs...
Mia's out first. Mia's away.
So, Mia...
Are you sure? I don't think so. I think Bakita got out quicker. Mia's had the 15-second penalty serve.
The little green box went green first on Mia, that's all.
Never. You know what this game does, mate? Trolls you.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as a common theme.
I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but...
We'll see very, very shortly how much gap Hobbs has over as... Mate.
I admire the commitment, but someone probably should have gotten the radio and said return it to pits because it would have been shorter.
That is a mechanical black flag if ever I've seen one.
Is, bring the tarp out. That car's cooked.
Crush it into a cube.
Yeah, so 9.7 seconds advantage to Hobbs.
Wow.
25 minutes to go, so...
Well, Mia's got...
Look at the traffic Mia's mired in now.
Still a chance top three. If she can get past these down Conrod over the next 25 minutes, pick them off one by one, Bowen would be the target.
Patient though. Is she going to be patient enough?
I think she will. The cars ahead are going to be a little bit more predictable with their lines and brakes.
But they are going to be racing though. They're going to be under no obligation to let her through.
This is the battle for third.
It does lead Bone. Bone probably struggling a little bit thanks to the damage on the front. It's going to potentially reduce his top speed. Now, Bone has got the likes of Kyrud and
insult
Becchio.
to injury there for that penalty. So let's quickly touch this. This is what happened after the fact. Just trying to get the car
So should have held brakes here. Really. Oh, I don't know how everybody. Oh, there we go. Tag. I thought there was a tag from another car and sent him into the opposite wall.
Sadness.
Alright. Meanwhile, Alex has got the move done on Hunter.
What a train.
But look at that pack. It's what, down to P9 on track at the moment from P4, so that's going to be some absolute fireworks going off there. As Sam Wise says, 0.7 per lap from Bakita to take the win.
I think we're for a Bathurst masterclass here for this final 22 minutes. We've got Bowen, Hunter, Kyrudin, Vecchio, Hopkinson, Rose. I think Talbot's joined this party. Let's go back through here. my goodness, that Jag.
Yeah.
See the Audi go defensive. through
Oh
the
no,
chase.
Audi is
Oh,
gone.
no. Too defensive. Manages to hold it out of the wall. Just
Wow. That
With
is
the
a
fr-
great stave.
with the 3-point turn.
Like a glove.
Yeah,
Mia's
very much so.
made a mistake too.
Yeah, so Mears had to give the
Oh
spot.
wow. Oh no.
Oh no, that's Kai Rudin and Hunter, I think. Sorry, Vecchio and Hunter.
Oh my goodness.
Apologies.
It's kicked off way too soon.
Yeah, I did say this had the potential to have fireworks as we see the Honda of sadness, I think you can call it at this point.
It's
It's
it's been
not had a
revived
fun
somehow.
day.
No, it's
And now that Honda is going to be stuck in front of Rose and Talbot, so that's going to be more time Rose is going to lose while she clears the lap traffic.
Baxter's tyres are very cooked there. You can just see going through that corner, losing the rear. 669's around just after Skyline. Looks like that's at the dipper. 669 is, where are we?
That's Blanchard.
Blanchard
In the Audi.
So we, oh,
Still,
Oh, what is going on here?
wow. 669's got it going again.
well, that'll be good for these guys because they definitely wouldn't want to come across and see a parked car after the night Mia's had.
Now I give touch
Oh,
inside ball there.
Yeah, apparently somebody saying Bakita's made a mistake. She's currently 8.6 seconds behind. We'll see if that changes. And there's a yellow flag that's just been cleared.
Oh, this is going to be a great finish to this race. We just saw last lap kicked off quite early. This is the battle for the final podium position. Bowen, Corrida, Vecchio, Hunter, Talbot, Rose. Did someone drop it? Yeah, Hopkinson dropped out. Did anyone else drop out of this battle? We're down to 29 on track. We've lost 6 cars. No mistake was from Bakita that lap.
Matson, stop go 30 for an infraction on lap 14.
Yep. So somebody in chat must be lying because the gap stayed the same. Went to 8 seconds, I think. So if anything, it came down. 8.1. Hobbs doing enough at the moment with 20 minutes to go. Cheetah still has time.
Right, who's your money on for third here? Who's going to hold on and snatch that podium?
Oh, look, Kai Rudin. He's been very patient. He's just fighting a wounded Alex Bone at the moment. So you'd have to say he'd be in the box seat. Alex, he's got to try and turn his hard luck season around. He'll be doing everything to park that Mercedes right on every apex he can. They're approaching some traffic very shortly. That's another Audi.
Yeah, my money's on Ali. As you can see, Bowen does have damage on that Mercedes. It should not affect him too much, but just enough.
See Alex trying to get the toe.
Oh, it's just so
I
close.
think he's down a lot on power. I think that's significant damage. That's way too easy.
I think the Audi's quicker in a straight line here normally compared to the Mercedes. It'll be for me the last 5 minutes.
Fastest lap.
The last 5 minutes with for me with Rose. How far up can she get to have a crack at those final 2 positions that she could probably snatch here?
Tell you what, Talbot doing well to defend there. Absolutely parked it where he needed to. Here another look into Hell Corner. I think she's got it done. Yeah, there she has. So that's 1 cleared. She drives away from Talbot.
Who's behind? Blanchard. There's a lap down. Hunter Vecchio, who hasn't stopped all race. As you can see, Kai Rudin has got past Bowen. Now, can he scoot away here?
I think he can.
This
I
is
think
where
Alex,
he can secure it.
Yeah, I think Alex try as much as he can. He'll probably bottle up the guys following. I think Hunter will probably find him a little bit harder to get around than what Kai Rudin did. I think it's just going to allow Kai Rudin enough of a gap as we have another yellow. That's at Forest Elbow. That
Braden,
is
come on, Braden, get it around quickly, mate.
for old Bob Ross.
Oh, he's left it.
He's made the safe choice to stay there. What is he doing?
Gone inside, so probably should swing around the outside, but he shouldn't be on the gas now. He should be letting all this traffic through. I don't know what he's doing.
I'd back right off. Does he know there's 4 or 5 cars?
He should be doing the road speed limit here.
He's backed right off now. He's well aware that he's joined at a worst moment possible.
Oh, Kuzak.
Oh, come on, Gabe. Didn't want him to look at that battle. Bang, got past another one.
Oh, he's been tagged, I think. And they're both round.
And Blanchard just sticks through.
Hopkinson said, thank you very much for the 2 free positions. Kuzak, he stops.
Give him a push.
Yeah, he should be right to get going. He's just waiting for the BMW to clear.
Oh, it's really kicking off here at Mount Panorama for Split Yellow. 15 minutes to go. Hobbsy 6 seconds clear of Makita. Side by side here, Vecchio.
Now Vecchio
gets it done.
He's going to get the move around Bone. He's under all sorts of attack. Poor bugger, he's carrying a lot of damage. It wasn't self-inflicted.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. Just slowly going backwards, and you got not a lot of tools to defend with.
So 2 laps to go. The fastest lap was set by Makita.
Oh, it's Hunter there, right up against the sign. He probably left a bit of paint on it. You just see how much Alex is struggling with that car at the moment. Rear is all sorts of twitchy. 6 seconds the gap now out the front. Makita very much in frame to catch Hobbs. But we always say it's one thing to catch someone.
What's the gap there for, you can see, yeah, Kai Rudin is pulling away from Vecchio. It's going to be huge towards the end of this race. Oh. Bowen is being absolutely fed.
Yeah, there's not a lot he can do. Now Mia Rose is looking to pick off another McLaren. And he'll put her up into P6. Now she'll be the next one to put Bone in the rear view.
Just a smidgen more patience on that lap where she collided with her teammate. She's right up that pointy end.
Well, she probably would have been in the lead if...
Nah, not quite. It's a 15-second penalty and she's, what,
Oh,
22, 23 seconds back.
Yeah,
but
traffic and time.
Hindsight's 20.
She was in front of Makita when they came into the pits, so that to me says if she didn't have to serve a penalty and came out at the same, probably came out a little bit earlier than Makita, who would have had to do fixed damage. It would have been Makita and Rose, I reckon, for the win.
Oh no, that McLaren ahead. Who was it? Hunter is just slammed into the fence. That's going to hurt. Talbot can sniff blood in the water, I think. Damn, might have just clipped the inside there. Watch out here. I have a feeling that something bad's about to happen. Something bad's going to happen.
Really struggling.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
And bang, straight into the wall. That's going to be a ton of damage.
Oh, so lucky over those over that little exit. It's very bumpy. You can really unsettle the car and launch it left or right.
Well, Alex is now going to have a friend in damage, so it might be a bit more of a fair fight between him and Talbot. Everybody else has cleared him rather easily.
I think Talbot's eyes just got a little bit too excited as Phil Paquita is around. No, so who's that? Is that Vecchio?
That's Vecchio.
No, it's not. It's Ward. Take the back.
Oh, it is it?
Kai Rudin is right there. So I'm not quite sure what happened to Paquita. We'll find a replay.
And that's gap is now 13 seconds.
I'm calling it. Barring a mistake from Hobbs. His
Yeah.
race.
Hobbsy now. Somebody should be into his ear and just say, just drive it straight. Don't push it too hard. Not got too much to worry about.
So the chase, just too deep.
Yeah, yep. Outbraked. Kept it going,
Oh,
but
no.
just spun it on the grass.
Sad.
Just gets it joined back out in front of that Nissan.
That bit chat.
Another half second on that rejoin, it would have been questionable.
But yeah, it's got past Vecchio. Up to P4.
So what can Mia do? She's got, what, 2.5 seconds to Kai Rudin now. So is Rose still on for a podium?
I think there's a chance. I said it would come down to the last 5, but that might happen a little bit sooner. Last lap for Kai Rudin is 2:02. Mia did 2:02.5, and I think that was with a little bit of traffic. So big chance. Fastest lap of the race is a 2 minutes 0.7 to Paquita. Kai Rudin's fastest is a 2:01.9, and Rose's 2:01.2. So she's got the pace there to get back onto the podium.
We'll be thinking probably 4 laps, maybe 5 to go.
We need the AWS strike.
Well, you pay Jeff Bezos money, we'll get all the fancy things.
Oh, there's some. What was that other graphic they've released? There's another one.
Tyre wear.
No,
or
not
tyre
that one.
There's the tyre wear,
Nah, there's
but there's
another
another one. There's like a stats. It's like FIFA stats where it's like
Oh, yeah. Where
Hamilton
races-
is 99% in the corners versus 99.8.
Yes, that's. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I want to know the person who actually created that, and there's no way in hell teams are sharing that type of sensitive data. No way.
It's called guessing, and I think it's a lot of that going on.
I admire the
But
fact they're trying to add more information, but that was just.
Rose now under 2 seconds to Kai Rudin.
Some of the quote-unquote evidence they use to produce this information is highly questionable. For example, Hamilton. Oh no, my tyres are dead. AWS graphic comes up. 10% tyre life left.
But
Next lap. Hamilton. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
But you haven't thought of the option that both are lying.
But why would AWS lie?
Why not? Oh, Borg!
Oh! How have I not touched?
I thought there was going to be a tap there as Borg goes really deep, manages to hold on.
What a move.
That's Withers. Absolutely
Huge
being
coconuts.
sent on. Meanwhile, this is the man in the box seat. Will become potentially our 3rd winner in this series.
I want to
this
know
season.
what cereal everyone has before they race. That's a better graphic than that tie wear one. What was their milk to cereal ratio in their porridge or their?
Are they a milk before cereal heathen?
Oh, gee whiz. I could
Why
just,
did you do that, Frank? You've riled him up now.
You might think that I don't like pineapple on pizza, but let's get started on milk before cereal. That is caveman like. To be honest, I really don't care. But
The-
if you
the-
do
the
it,
only-
what is wrong with you?
No, there is an acceptable time to do it. When you got milk left over and you're still hungry.
Oh, of course. You're just topping it up, though. Oh, dear. As a kid before school one day, I was half asleep. You know, you make the mistake, you stick the milk back in the cupboard, or you put the cereal in the fridge. But I went over to the tap with my milk bowl and put water on it. I'm thinking, probably shouldn't go to school today. I'm not going to learn anything. I went to school that day. Didn't learn anything, but
Ate some crayons. It was all
funny,
good.
funny story. I don't think I had crayons in grade 8, but probably needed them. Oh, this race has just fizzled out a bit. The gaps.
What's the Rose Kyle Rudin gap at the moment?
Not as close as this one, as Borg looks for another position. This one on McKinn's. And gets it done. Nice little dive. Under brakes.
Oh. Old Alex Bone. He's down all the way to P7 when P2 was potentially on the cards for him. 1.5 Rose to Kyle Rudin at the moment with 6 minutes to go. So Kyle Rudin may just do enough.
I said under the last 5 minutes, and I think we're going to see it happen within a minute. Or any minute. Can Kyle Rudin hold on, or will Mia Rose pick up? Is it the first podium for the Jag this season? Or is there one?
I think she's been on the podium already.
Okay.
Hasn't
I know that she's definitely been in the top 5 once or twice. I'd love to see it. Same ball with Mia. Down in our Pro-Am class, Hopkinson leads 3.1 seconds clear of Patrick Oliver. So Pat Thick will be joining us in the commentary box for the next splits. He'll be up and about.
That was close. Faster than Nissan.
Noble hasn't pitted. Sure. He's got the no part right for all pushing hard. Now you must serve your mandatory stop for tyres. Fair chance that he may have pitted, but hasn't changed to a fresh set of tyres.
That is the big old rip.
Not the first person to do it. Won't be the last if that's the case.
Yeah, we'll just watch the attitude of Mia's car as it goes across the top of the mountain. Is tyre wear going to be a factor? Is the Jag's reputation is not great in the corners going to be a problem for Mia? She closes right on the back of Kyle Rudin now. Kyle Rudin won't make it easy though. But this is where Mia will absolutely shine as the legs on that Jag stretch out.
Under 5 minutes. Could it happen now? Kyle Rudin's going to have to defend the inside line. Make Mia work for it on the outside. Lives to fight another day.
Mia is going to try anyway.
Beautiful.
Throws it up the inside and gets it done. Oh, a little bit of waggle from Mia. Does open the door for Kyle Rudin potentially into Murray's. No,
Yeah,
Mia shuts the door.
He had to send it. That was the chance. Sorry.
Yeah, that's might be game over for Kyle Rudin unless he can fire back in the next couple of corners.
He's going to put the pressure on. Sector 1 and 2. Try and make Rose make a mistake at the top of the mountain. Because he can wave goodbye to that Jag down Conrod. But still
Yeah, top of the mountain
race.
is, you're right, is going to be the spot. Has to be right under the rear wing. Hope for a good old toe.
We'll check back in a second. This is Baxter leading the Pro-Am class. Fantastic racer Baxter. Could have been even better. Had that amazing 360. Patrick Oliver not too far back there for P2 in Pro-Am. And Hayes currently P3, but does have a 10-second penalty, so he will drop out. Jimmy Cato in the Honda P1 of AM class. And AM class leader at the moment. Tom Kidman, P2. So you look at that, Me's already
Yeah,
stretched.
she skipped away.
Don't forget to like and subscribe on our channel. Every little bit helps. Spread the love, spread the word. We're still on Twitch. We're still a Twitch partner. We're just doing ACC at the moment on YouTube. We think it's a better platform for you, the viewer, and you, the racer. But some fun nights will happen on Twitch. We'll use it a bit differently going forward. And as you can see, 1.2 seconds now between Rose and Kai Rudin. 2 minutes to go. Hobbs leads by 10.7 seconds.
I think there's going to be 2 laps, which means this is the penultimate lap.
Strike that off your bingo card. On P7. Another what could have been race for Alex.
It has definitely not been his season this time. Just unfortunate instance. It's not generally him making a mistake or him being at fault. He just has been caught up in incidents, whether it be lap 1 or somebody spinning out in front of him, and he seems to find himself tangled up in it. Will potentially put a little bit of pressure on Hunter as they come around, probably for one more lap after this.
Right.
He might be able to snag P6, but it's not going to be here. Oh, tags the inside wall through the cutting.
He's really following that car.
Yeah, I'd reckon it's that wheel's not entirely straight, and it's probably crabbing a little bit on him. Did hit that car fairly hard as Hunter goes straight on. Interesting.
Yeah, be on the radio about that one.
Did he hold that position only by going straight on? That'll be the question asked by Alex. You know, Alex has got to worry about Talbot behind as well in the other McLaren.
So damage to the front here of Hunter's car. Here comes Alex Bowen. He's going to try on the outside, much like we saw Rose on Corridon a couple laps earlier, and dives deep. Gets the move done.
Nicely done.
It's one of the few overtakes he's done since the damage, so other than when he was coming back through the lap traffic, yeah, still be fairly disappointed. You see a fair bit of damage on the front of that McLaren as well, so keeping good company, the damage boys.
It's hard to leave this battle at the moment.
Yeah, well, Talbot put a move on his teammate. They filter around for their last lap.
Battle of the Band-Aids, I like that. Pretty much.
Battle of the race tape.
Battle of the sledgehammer.
Yeah. Oh, that's the fight in the pits afterwards. Right, is this our race leader? It is. Quietly went about his business. Just somehow found himself in the right spot at the right time.
So good race leader on the right hand side. The battle for sixth on the left. We just want to see how they go through Skyline. The McLarens are getting very wiggly. Looks like they're sorting themselves out. So Mitch Hobbs is going to pick up the W here at Bathurst in his Audi. Fellowship of the Rings picking up the win to kick us off for round 4. Well done, Mitch Hobbs. Stellar performance. And
great work by
McLarens. Oh my goodness.
They're like magnets.
Paqueta P2. Another great race. Extending her championship lead. Just want to see how they go here. And Mia Rose picks up P3 in the Jaguar with 16 Gs, 14 As. Well done. Corrudin P4, Vecchio P5, Alex Bowman snags P6 in front of the McLarens of Talbot, Hunter and Hopkinson. Will pick up the Pro-Am class win. Oliver was 1.9. He was gaining slowly. Get out of that Aston. Just get through the field. Braden Ross just hasn't had much luck either.
He's going to be a fun time in the commentary box.
Speaking of, where's Jamie Saxon?
I have not. So I don't think he's here tonight.
It's an unusual sight, to be honest. Still a couple of fights here for position on the final lap. 777 looks like they're going for a parade lap. Or was that 717? Starts 777. That's Patrick Oliver. Just while I've got people's attention, just a tiny little new rule we've added is after the race, do not beeline it into another car to crash. This game can really jolt your wheel in those circumstances and can really, really hurt. So we've made a decision to implement that. We've seen that in SRO, there was actually a driver disqualified from the whole series for beating a driver after the fact. Oh, that's the wrong button. Is that all good?
Yep, we're all done.
All done.
We watched the fireworks, and there we go. So Mitch Hobbs, stellar drive today, will take the overall win in front of Bakita, which was a race of what could have been, but she does extend her lead over Hooley, who was away this week. Mia Rose, great drive in the Jag. And then Kai Rudin, P4 Vecchio, then Bone, who was a hard luck story.
Look at the
and you got the likes of
that.
Hopkinson, who took the win in the Pro-Am over P. Oliver and Kuzak. And in the AM class, we got Kisden getting the win over Cato and Ward.
Shout out to Matson for sticking it out.
We've lost Perkins, Barrett, Moore, Leung, Sengel, Valentini during that race. So,
Yeah, Valentini started in the pits from memory. Obviously, came to grief.
what everyone's been waiting for, split green coming up now.
No worries. I'll take this opportunity to jump out and wish you all the best for the broadcast with Split Green.
Thanks for joining us, Franco. Talk to you soon, mate.
Hey, Franco. Thanks for being here, and he's gone already.
Places to be. People to see.
More important people to talk to.
What are we expecting here for split green, mate?
Well, I'd say rain and utter carnage.
Oh, wow. Just spilled myself ice coffee on my pants. That's me done.
Pack it in.
Yeah, back to the direct drive, the collision stuff. It's normally because you're not expecting it to happen, and you might be not holding onto the wheel hard enough or whatnot. But on AMS2, when we did the fun night, it's not quite as bad there, but still, it's just best not to do it because it can really, really hurt. Alright, split green. Looks like we've got 36 cars for tonight. Just get all my bits and bobs up and running.
Yep, and while we're doing that, here's first benefactor of the night.
Oh no.
This one is actually kind of depressing that people have reached this point. But 63% of people surveyed in the US and the UK would rather live without a flushing toilet than their mobile phone.
I reckon that'll get old pretty quick. It's okay to say now, but yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that would too. But people are so attached to their phones. Like,
Yeah, no.
why is your phone so important? I get that everyone's on TikTok or Instagram or whatever the kids are doing these days, but why?
Yeah. Don't know, mate. I try and get off my phone a lot more these days, but you need discipline to do it. Just to switch off and disconnect yourself from it. It takes a lot of discipline. It's such an easy thing to access and such a time waster. Right, just getting this back sorted, sorry.
Yep, it's a big waste of time, that's for sure. As we can welcome Patrick Oliver to the commentary box.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all?
Hello, sir.
Oh, well, that is a lot of weight off my back. Finally, a decent result.
That was a great result. P10.
Yeah.
P2 in
With
class.
the bender strat too, you know. Waited till I was running out of fuel to then pit, and it worked perfectly.
Did you teach him that, Bender?
No, I had no knowledge.
Without knowing, he helps me succeed, you know.
Just the man he is, isn't he?
Oh, that felt good. It's pretty impressive getting only 2.5 seconds of damage in a race, 60-minute race around Bathurst.
Yeah, that's quite the achievement. I mean, it's very easy to just brush a wall and pick up a few tenths here and there over the course of the race.
Yeah, yeah. Went the safe route, and it definitely worked out. That's for sure. But God, back to Hopkinson. How consistent was he in that last stint? I was between 1 and 2 seconds for that whole last stint.
Very consistent. You missed his 360 spin.
Really?
He did we gave it 10 out of 10 in the judges' scores. It was just the chase.
Oh.
It wasn't on
I
that
saw a
stint.
couple.
It was prior to pits, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Still
plenty
good
of
results
sadness
from
out
Audi.
there. Very much so. McLaren had a great day as well. Alex Bowen was caught up in everything.
Yeah.
Jaguar
heard
got a
some,
podium.
Unfortunate. Well, look at that. Who said the Jag was bad?
Yeah, exactly. It's. I wouldn't say it's a great car, but it's a good car. Honda. Who have we got Honda today? Weatherburn, Rochford. We do have a couple of debutants at the moment for this split. No, I can't remember who they are. I'll work that out as we go. I think Rochford. I think it's Rochford's first sprint race. It's Connor Kingston's first sprint race. He'll be in the McLaren. Rochford will be in the Honda.
Was it Ryan Green? Was he in this split?
Yes, I think so.
Don't see him just yet in the Discord, but
Maybe it was blue.
Rule?
Could be blue.
Rule's
Raul
back?
Brits is back. Yep, Brits is back. He'll be in the Porsche this time. A sucker for punishment. Good to see Justin Tate back out there tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
All the best to Andy O'Hara. He's learning the game pretty quickly.
Yeah, good promotion from him from the rookies.
Yes. Yeah, I thought Ryan Graham was in blue.
I'll be back in
There you
it, just gonna get some water.
No worries, mate.
Oh, all the hard stuff, mate. What do you have in your water? Anything in the water? It must have been. He's going to get water now. What was he doing before?
I think he's gone to get it. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Was he brewing it earlier? Fastest lap 2 minutes, 0.6 to Adini. So some usual suspects at the front there. Reaper's saying congrats on a good result, Pat.
Oh, thanks, Sean. It was a great race. It was surprisingly clean. I don't know why, but got through unscathed in a couple of tricky situations with some blue flags, just losing it a little bit, but got very lucky. Everyone did quite well, actually. All the blue flag drivers did really well across the top of the mountain.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Especially B rated.
B-rate Ross.
Yeah.
He's,
Got that BMW bus out of the way.
He's not having much luck early on. Is B Ross?
Plenty of the season to go.
Needs
Are we halfway
be
yet?
fast. Well, no, not quite. Next week's halfway as we head to Imola. Russell Reyes has joined the party. Usual suspects up the top. 2 minutes, 0.6, the same as Adini.
Wow.
100th faster.
I think hopefully Andy takes the ankle weights off soon.
Will we say 59? I doubt it, but will we?
I reckon. Why not? Wait, isn't there a pineapple tattoo on the line for a 59?
No, there was something similar at Pineapple Tattoo at Kyalami, which I still have to get. That was for a 39. Watch this filthy Andy lap.
Oof.
I was going to save it for the final stint. That's disgusting.
Andrew, that is
You
you are down bad, Andrew. Well, pack it up.
That is absolute stinkiness. Cruz is up 8/10 here.
Do we dare say 58?
It's just disgusting.
Does he just stop?
I think he's just going home. So Deaney's pitted. Change a couple things up and head back out.
Thanks for coming. Are these always 15 minutes?
Well, they are if you're in Europe or North America. The first lot, I actually made a mistake for Asia Pacific and only gave you 10 minutes.
Well,
You're
15.
welcome. So
We have 15 minutes.
Yes, but for the first race, as in like round 2.
Oh,
Yeah, so round 2
So it
you
was
only got
accident?
10. Yeah, it was an accident.
gotcha.
So I owe you guys 5 minutes.
It's alright. I'll take it. I don't think qualifying is too important in these 60-minute races, especially here. Like, I've started 18th on the grid.
It depends who you're fighting. If you're
Yeah.
up the top 4 in the championship and you qualify, I'd say 14th, 15th, 16th.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah,
But
that's going to hurt.
If you're up there, you obviously have some decent one-lap pace, so
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just haven't found that yet. One day. Felt consistent
It'll
on the
come.
new wheel, though.
Well, you have? You've got it already?
Yeah.
What did
I
you
ran it
get?
just then. I got a CSW 2.5 and a McLaren V2 wheel.
Oh, very nice. I've got the 2.5 and I'm running a BMW rim now, but you enjoy it? What did you have before that? Was it Logi?
Yeah. G29.
Yeah, nice. Good
Yeah.
progression. Good progression.
And got my CSL WRC wheel on the way as well. So I
Oh,
can
yeah.
get stuck into this dirt.
Literally, it's stuck into the dirt.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen those on chat, we are doing some dirt championships for a bit of fun in our Discord. Just going to join the club on dirt itself and set some times. A lot of sadness out there. A few people have clicked the wrong button, so they've binned it on the first stage, and they're trying to retire from the stage, but they've retired from the entire event.
I'm guilty.
Oh no.
I'm guilty of that. I'm one of like 4 or 5 people who have done it so far.
It was silly. I did a shakedown on the first stage just to test my wheel feel. Literally, the first left on stage 1, there's a bridge, a narrow bridge.
Yeah.
Yep, straight off, can't wheel.
Do you see my video that I put into the dirt channel today?
No, I missed that.
Oh, it's a great barrel roll over the second bridge, I think. And I just played it off.
You haven't done dirt until you've barrel rolled, I feel.
Yeah. Well, especially that stage we were doing, there's lots of massive drop-offs and those trees come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, those that are on Formula rims or things like that. Yeah, it is a lot harder. You really do want a full rim for rally because using a lot of rotation. Same with
I will admit,
I'd love
the
a
handbrake is
handbrake.
good.
Yeah.
The handbrake, I used to paddle on my McLaren wheel, the extra clutch paddle. It's
Oh, really?
perfect.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to order about a handbrake. I'm trying to work out which one to get. Just for
yeah, I don't have
rallying.
the rig for it.
I've got a sequential
we-
shifter now too. It's so much fun.
We had a sneak peek of what the next stage after Australia is.
Yes, it actually I think it's New Zealand, Hawke's Bay. Does that sound right?
Yep. Hawke's
Yeah,
Bay, New Zealand, nice.
Yep. So we're going to do 2 in the same class just to start, and then we'll mix it up and like do some classic stuff. We'll do some shorter ones. We'll do some longer ones.
Like 'em.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll learn this time to do the single player before I get into the event.
Just go in blind, mate. That's what I did.
I told you Bender would eventually do it.
I retired.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's a big improvement from when me, Suma, and Ruggrass battled it out a few years ago.
It's a lot easier to organise too now, and it's a lot cleaner and ease of use. It's not perfect. I think they should have this thing done through the game rather than having to go to an external website.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It still works. Leaderboards work nicely. And then he just backed off there on this. I wouldn't say it's a cool down lap. It's a half a hot lap. So lukewarm
Have we
lap.
got a point system for it at all? Because I got a few ideas.
Not yet. We just wanted to get people into the club and racing and see what it's all
Yeah.
about, and not pressing retire from event. Suma, Pat. There's a lot of people that have retired.
They were like 5.
We might put a couple of tooltips up on the Discord.
Yeah. Disclaimers.
Yeah.
It
Get
should
rid of
give
my
you
forensic.
multiple warnings. One's not enough.
Chuck it up on our Discord, racing on 4 wheels. Also, if you're rally driving, you're probably not racing on 4 wheels as much. Adini, he's got to find 8/10. I don't think it's going to be
Oh,
done.
yellow flags up ahead. No, that's not going to help. Although he's managed to get to there pretty.
Oh, nice
Okay.
lap.
Oh my goodness.
He's pushing
Those
hard.
walls come up quick. Oh, the question before Bender was, what do you have with your water from Mullock?
Have you gone down to the river to get it? 8 retirees so far. Thanks, Firelord.
I don't have anything with my water. It's just water.
Jesus.
But if you want the actual,
You're out of control, mate.
Is it like San Pellegrino or something?
He's out of... I'm not sure we
That's
can contain you here.
I had to run a half marathon to the nearest well, so I thought I'd better stock up some water for tomorrow as well.
How many have we actually had race in that the little
Yeah.
championship there, Firelord?
Oh no.
I think there was about 18 people who did the first stage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And he's not going to get another lap in. Dear.
Yeah, back to that rally. I did the first 3 stages, then I got my new pedals, so I haven't bothered to jump on yet because I'd probably crash. Connor Kingston though, on debut, P18. Take your hat off, young man.
You love to see it. He was doing great in the rookie series. Oh, that's a bit of a...
High
Okay,
five, Pat. That's a dual curse.
Next driver.
Next driver. Who else wants to be binned?
Nothing to see here, move along.
Well, I'm glad there's no clip function for YouTube, that's for sure.
Cruise is up to 3/10. Currently
Bianni,
P7.
P3. What a heater.
What? 21 people have finished all the stages so far. That's fantastic. And the best part about these rallies is you can do it in your own time, in the comfort of your own house, all by yourself, and you could be living anywhere in the world.
Look, there's 8 people just like, or 7 others just like me, okay? So I don't feel so bad now. I felt like a complete idiot. I was like, oh my god.
Love to see it. Right, qualifying's coming to an end. A lot of people are in the pits already. 30 seconds left in qualifying to get a lap started.
Where's car 12? Are they gonna fly? Something?
Video link copied at time of Pat's comment. It will be...
Ah,
Yes. We're having a little bit of a intersplit broadcast battles with the like button. So if you You like what we're doing? If you don't like it, just press like anyway, because it's the nice thing to do. Give us a sub. Doesn't cost you anything.
It's free. Yeah, hit that bell too.
Hit that bell if you want to find out next time we talk crap about racing. I was just doing a rally journey through a fence, collected a gate and a few signs, got a puncher, struck me. Perfect. That sounds like Dirt Rally 2 to me. You've really got to trust your spotter. But you can change when the spotter says things and how, if it's a little bit sooner, you like to hear this information or a bit later.
Pro tip, always go earlier.
Always go earlier.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's a bad place to park up.
It's not an optimal strat. Alright, getting ready now. There's a few people still on the hot lap, but no. Oh, I'll take that back. Glenn Jones in the Audi on a flyer up 4/10. Any reason why we jumped over? Oh, there are about 3 or 4 reasons.
Don't get him started.
Yeah. I love Twitch's community. I love some of the Twitch features, but I think for a sim racing audience, this is a better platform for the viewer. So, better take a short-term hit to do it.
Jones here. Currently up about 4/10. That could get him 5 or so spots. Could be looking at P15 here.
Boom. Also, I hear there's a couple of game sales at the moment in the sim racing world.
Nice P16 for Jones.
Yeah, I think your Steam summer sale happening right now.
Yeah, someone picked up Dirt Rally 2 for $5. That is an absolute
Bargain.
steal.
Get in there, Lewis.
Get in there, Lewis. If this stream reaches 100 likes, it could be. We've only been streaming on YouTube since round 1 of this series, or a week before on the endurance. I think we're about, I don't know, 100 watched hours off hitting the goal for YouTube partner. But Auto Mobility 2, another fantastic title that's thoroughly improving at a rapid rate. And we're going to do a lot more game nights on that title. So check it out if you can. If it's on special, just purchase it. Don't worry about the DLCs. If the tracks, if the host owns the DLC tracks, we can do it. If you don't even have to own the content, it's just the cars. I believe Cameron.
Yep.
Thank you.
Honestly, those games that make it so the host needs to own the DLC and then everyone else can play it, they deserve more love than they get.
They do.
Yeah. Well, that's how you get more people to play, right? It doesn't restrict you if you, say, can't afford it or... I don't know.
Oh, exactly. The more exposure, the better. I think some people or some companies get a bit too precious with that content. That
Also,
stuff.
you know, particularly the games that strike me as doing that mostly are RTS 4X games. And if you get into any of these games, you know, like Civ, Stellaris, the Endless franchise, whatever, and you're coming in maybe a year, 2 years after launch, they've got hundreds of dollars of DLC.
Yeah.
And you're just like, holy shit, what do I buy?
Yeah,
I
you
don't even know
you
what
kind of
you
want to
said.
sample that.
Can
Yeah,
you
you
explain
wanna-
any of those titles you just mentioned, or the game category? What's RTS? Is that random turn
Real-time strategy.
There you go. I got 2 out of 3.
We're close.
That's gold star.
That is a gold star. I'll give you one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I want to do a hot touch. I reckon that'd be hilarious.
We'd have to go back to Twitch for it.
Oh, definitely.
So we can categorize it.
Well, we want to do the fun nights, the community nights on Twitch, and a couple of other maybe titles on Twitch. But our serious, proper streams and broadcasts of the serious events, we want to do it on YouTube. So also you got playlists. You can always watch back your old races, and on our end we don't have to change anything. The Waka. Wow, that scared the living shite out of me.
Oh, wow, real.
If anyone wants to watch some fun, like honestly, if you want to have a great time, have a bit of a laugh, watch Patrick play City Skylines.
Oh no.
If you're
It's
OCD, don't watch it. But if you want to laugh, watch Pat Thick. Are you on?
Traffic doesn't make sense. That's the
doesn't.
issue. Traffic doesn't make sense. That's my biggest issue.
Let me give you a secret, Pat, from my time many years ago of playing city builder genre games. Traffic management is the key to the game. If you get that perfect,
We know.
amazing.
That's why
I'm
no one
aware. Everyone was yelling at me the whole fucking time.
build a roundabout. Build a roundabout.
That's all Cam was saying, and then he's like, build a double-decker roundabout.
Build one of the two. Yeah, it's quite funny.
God.
All right. Speaking of roundabouts, it's a dry race. So Patrick Oliver, you're going to be calling the start.
10-4, bravo. Well, look at this. A beautiful safety car leading this big old pack of cars behind him down a beautiful part of the world. We are luckily enough to call home, I guess. What do we think's going to happen here, chat? Have we got... Wait, did you show any standings? No standings?
I
Too
didn't.
late for standings? Oh, well.
No.
Get them up, rip them up.
Thank you for reminding
Looks...
me.
Yeah, you know,
Right,
Scott's
quick.
done a great job of this stuff.
Go, quick, do it.
Okay, championship standings, Asia Pacific Green. We have Adini, followed by Reyes and O'Hara.
Jeez, that's
39 points between the top three. Megan D, 30 more points behind. Shoesmith, Gafoor, Ross, Karood, Serpiel, Biambi with the top 10. With D leading the Pro-Am. And then, wow, Jerry leading amateur in 14th position, 222 points behind the leader. And then, wow, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? It's a lot of numbers, too little time. But yeah, O'Hara is behind the leader by 39 points, I believe, from what I read, because he did miss a race.
Yes, correct. He
That's
did miss one
bullcrap.
race.
Anyway, as we are almost taken to the green light, O'Hara leads Adini.
He did well there,
Let's
mate.
get ready for some action.
Oh,
There's
those
a
gaps are
massive gap there.
disgusting.
Holy dooly.
Oh, it's
And
very
we are
close.
green. We are away. As everyone, 2 wide still. Oh, there's a bit of a dive there. 3 wide. No, perfect. Everyone looks to be still facing the right way. As that Bentley pulls out from the Audi behind. So Reyes and Adini are going full attack mode on O'Hara here. As there was a jag around or exiting the pits there. Nonetheless, 2 wide into this turn is quite tricky. Unless you have some decent awareness. But they look to have done that alright. Oh, wow, that McLaren just got a much better run than 2 cars in front. Got to be careful that Ferrari, that space disappeared quite quickly. Wow, great job here from Split Green to start off with, that's for sure. They're all pretty much single file by the looks of it, as Bracken is following Weatherburn up the hill here. Through what is a pretty tricky part of the track on cold, fresh tyres, but once you get that heat in, it's... ooh, 3 wide at the back, perfect. Bang, look at that.
I think there was an
And
incident.
there it goes. Alright. Well, lots of amateurs in this this split.
It's a
But-
popular time slot for the new drivers.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Who's
Oh,
switched
that
here?
was a big
Oh,
hit.
Ferrari, bit of a boop.
It's
Boop
Russell.
on the snoot, but he straightened it out. Keep on going, mate. You'll be right.
She'll buff out, Australian.
Yep.
Catch cry.
Untick the bodywork box now. It's Biambi has managed to split the 2 Bentleys up the front there. That's a great job. And these 2 packs have almost split up.
Yeah, look
Russell
at that.
leading the rear pack and O'Hara leading the front. As there's a car around it for a sailboat. Oh, that's a fun part of the track to be following another car, that's for sure. That Porsche goes very deep looking on the inside of the Ferrari. Well done. And the Audi's going to
Wow.
get it too, they reckon. Oh, wow, that is tight. The Nissan 3 wide at the back there. Oh my god, that McLaren nearly got run off the road. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. The Nissan, oh, very late on the brakes there. Almost gets into the back of the Ferrari and almost a boop on the Bentley, but god, these guys are racing hard and you'll have to see it. We've also seen our first teleport to the pits. That is unfortunate. As the Bentley and the Mercedes look up the inside here of these 2 cars, but don't get it done. Think better of it. Only 1 lap gone. Lots to go.
What a
Still
random start.
57 minutes.
Jeez. But look at that, the two packs are split up. Pretty decent gap there between Russell and who was that? No, no. What? There's a gap there somewhere. 4 seconds between Blagulin and Karud. No, Dowd.
Yeah, there must have been a slight incident where everyone had to back up and get on the anchors. Because that's a pretty big
Oh,
gap.
it would have
pretty
been
soon.
Russell. That Russell going down the dipper probably.
It's true.
Guess that goes to show that people did slow for yellows.
Oh,
which
that's
is,
brave.
A good sign. Oh, Lynn up the inside. The amateur says, bugger that, I'm going to send it.
Can't believe it.
Wow.
Well done.
Oh, Danny Lynn chose death when he woke up this morning. Wasn't
That was-
successful there though.
He had his
oh,
wheat bix, that's for sure.
That was a two-man operation, that one.
Yeah.
unbending
Whoa,
hand.
we are on a gyro here, aren't we?
What a move! I don't. It was. Oh, look, it was a good move, but I wouldn't say you do that. You do that 50% of the time, and you're in the
Yeah.
fence.
Definitely.
Oh dear.
Licked and stamped, that parcel is straight to Australia Post, that's for sure. But Andrew O'Hara, whilst we've been talking,
Let's check
3.3 seconds up the road, 2.01.05. He is he's just warming up, I guess.
Where's Adini? Why is he in 10th?
Oh no.
I'll suss it out on
Let's
the
go
replay.
to the replay. And he's getting no, that's a different car. Down inside of Ross. We go too wide up the hill. And Adini looking to make some positions here. Is he going to pray for some sadness or is he going to get amongst it?
He's going to go for it.
Once again, bugger that. I want to play.
Stream.
Push down the inside. Very tricky place to go too wide, but thought better of it.
Seems to be the night of this.
Oh. Well.
And that
Oh,
poor
okay.
Audi.
That's an unfortunate
Rip.
incident there.
F in chat.
I don't see how the Nissan could get penalised for that if the Mercedes sent it up the inside. Nothing against that, is there?
Oh, that's a massive snap. Double
Wow.
wall. And the Audi only just getting a little bit of a kiss.
Almost saved it for Audi, but that is a tricky spot to be stuck, that's for sure.
Oh, you're not wrong. So that was Biambi and Adini.
Flashbacks for the Bathurst 12 hour.
F in chat, please, for that one. Adini currently P10, just behind Ross here. And I'm trying to find Biambi's down in 34th. Oh. So a lot of work to do.
It's from all accounts, I think Adini did the right thing there, was on the brakes the whole time, and unfortunately Biambi was just a side product of an unfortunate incident. And Adini's in. He's going to get his pit stop done and hopefully find some clean air.
What is happening back here?
Whoa, there's a gaggle.
G'day, Turkalosh. Oh, just had to roll off the track there. I want to stick with this.
On here, meanwhile, Andrew O'Hara sets the new fastest lap.
And Adini's pitted.
0.9.
Yep. I think that's going to be very tricky for Adini, this 53-minute stint, especially with the amount of traffic he'll have to work through.
Good flick, Serpiel, Justin Tate. Tate is right there as well. He's going to get side by side with Serpiel.
Gets in the LT. Good to see him back out the track.
Oh. It's good lead.
Commitment central here.
Gets it done.
Well done.
Oh, this track scares me.
Scares a lot of people.
Yeah, it's it is a very scary track. I think you got to pick: are you going to be aggressive or are you going to be safe? That's two.
I might be making my comeback next week. McNulty?
Not this week?
Nah, no seat for me this week.
Ah. No DeLoreans available?
I wish. I'd be straight in it. Need a DeLorean for Dirt Rally 2.
Roads.
We don't.
We're going. We don't need roads.
Siciliano P20. Right on the back of Amir Hasik.
Kingston also doing well up in 14th. Maybe looking to work his way up the classes quite quickly.
That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it.
I've seen a few of those F1 series main guys coming to ACC. So it shows what those sales are really doing to people that are looking for another sim to drive.
Yeah, and people realise how much more you're getting out of this game. F1 definitely has that history. The official series is so well followed. It's always lacked something when it comes to sim racing. But
Polish.
Everything. G'day, Dow King. How are we, sir? Maybe we do some F1 on Oh, you can't quite custom it enough. Never mind. Take that back. They never said anything. Tell you, Robert Fluke.
Flip it and chip it.
He's doing a great job here holding off Tate and Serpiel. Anything but Fluke.
Tate is looking very racy. Do we think that he's gonna... Is he ballsy enough to give it a go somewhere across the top?
I think Tate would have driven him in real life before and know that you just don't take that risk at the top. Unless they've obviously made a big mistake and you've got a bit of a run. That's about it, really.
Insert silly Ayrton Senna quote about a gap and racing.
Oh,
and going for it.
The quote was always a joke too. Everyone forgets that. He got in trouble and had to apologise for it. Brett's drive through the causing collision lap 2. Ouch. G'day, Bad Ducky. Finally catching an AP stream. Good to see you here, champion.
Get around it.
And what a split to catch.
These two side by side through the chase. That is a big jump there. It's a risky part of the track to drive.
That's grass.
Sure from Tate.
That's grass. That's a drift.
Aston mowing lawn services. But he's, he's
Euro
still
B
alive.
intensifiers.
Yep. He's been playing a bit dirt rally, has he?
I've always wanted to ask Dow King that. The lean. Where'd you learn it? And yeah, where'd you learn it? Because
It's called immersion.
it's I love it because it's so concentrating. You're watching the right things on the screen. You're getting your body into the corner. I love it. If you haven't watched Dow King stream before, haven't watched Dow King before, make sure you jump on his broadcast. Have it. Very nice bloke. Mr. Lean. He loves to lean into the corners. Just like I like to crash a dirt rally too. And he's saying it gives him half a second a lap.
Have you said it's coming home more than once today, Dal?
Oh, please. Please. I'm just going to join the Europe broadcast and ban them. It's,
Coming home.
they're just asking for it, aren't they?
As Belagulan gets 10 seconds for another lap 1 incident.
You watch. They'll make the semis and then they'll lose 1-0 in extra time to like Switzerland or something.
Oh yeah, it's coming home, but it's far out.
Spoiler,
Raggy.
he might be home for now.
Raggy or Mark, if you guys say it on broadcast and you lose the next game, we're gonna clip it, and pin it somewhere.
We'll put it in whatever newspaper
We can
is
find.
big over there.
I think Raggy wouldn't be silly enough to do it. Fen's from the Netherlands, so she couldn't give a shit, I don't think, about if it's coming home or not. Oh, God.
Oh, McCain.
Oh, McCain. We've struggled again.
Let's, can we get a Deeney check-in, Adol, possibly? Justin Tate, 10-second penalty for lap 1 incident. That's a bit of a kick in the guts.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure.
A sad time at the moment, 29th.
What was his last lap? 2:01.5. I reckon I'll put him in for a top 10 at least.
I'll take that bet. Whoa, just timed that well.
No
That is-
Punterino, Jimmer. Megan D, no. That's one of the front runners in the series. And that Mercedes is also pulled over, so I don't know what's happened there.
Nice gap to get it around though.
Oh,
Who was
blue,
that?
blue flag.
Lynn. Ah, wow, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Oh, that Ferrari is taking the course line. 3 wide into the dipper.
wow, let them avoid that. Oh, it's just too.
Oh, that Audi
It's
is
kicking off.
Kings. Oh no. Oh, this has stressed me out.
Green has exploded into action here.
This is the split green we knew of round 1. They've come back.
Well, let's just. Oh, I have to go find all those incidents. We'll stay on board with Kingston. I'm going to go to replay.
Yep. Welcome back, everyone. Who we got here? Kingston attacking Shoesmith with Serpiel behind him. Wow, this would be a great experience for Kingston here, being stuck in between these two guys who've been in sprint for a fair bit.
Oh, you're going to love this one. No Punterino. Watch the Honda. So Megan D, not the first person to do this, spins.
Oh no.
Dodges behind it, misses the fence, and somehow saves the car.
Wow. How did they still go right? That's my question. How did the Honda still go right? From like being all the way to the right at the start skyline. That is very impressive. Great job. Great job, Weatherburn. Unfortunate self-inflicted doozy, that one. No lift, no worries.
Wow.
What better time for a Castrol Honda to
Does it get much closer to the
work its
fence?
thing?
Well, there you go.
Are there any pro Honda drivers in this split?
Not sure, to be honest. Go back on board with Tatey, who's in the thick of it at the moment. Well, we'll just check something. Epic Green, Honda, negative. We do have one empty seat in the Honda for this split. If anyone wants to get involved, make sure you join our Discord, register. We've got one other spot in the Honda in split yellow. It's about the only 2 seats we have.
Look, it's a pretty decent car to get in as well. It's got good pace most
And it's
tracks.
just got a buff.
Yep. So does the Porsche. Thankfully. It's still a death trap.
I'll
from all
never
accounts.
want the Porsche to get any more buff stuff. After those first few seasons of our Sprint Series,
Yeah.
I love seeing it struggle.
Isn't it just like real life? Isn't it good in real life?
Oh, it's always been solid in real life. Great manufacturer, great teams.
If you're Fluke here, are you just letting Tate go if he's too racy?
Nah, just keep going. I think Fluke's holding his own pretty well here. This is where the battle is, mid pack.
Yeah, these three here.
Just up ahead is Shoesmith. Shoesmith, very fast driver. He's cleaned up his act a lot too. They're very impressed. But Mount Panorama is not a happy hunting ground for that man. Huge fan of the track. The UK-born man living in Singapore, racing in Asia Pacific. Oh, that's so close to that wall.
Wow.
No, he's dead.
Gone.
How did he save it? He's going to have some
Wow.
significant damage
Ow.
though.
Oh no. Oh no. Bring it home.
Any spaces in the Porsche? For EU, we are pretty full for the Porsches. Yeah, well, we are at the moment. Once EU grows, though, we'll extend it to 4 drivers per car. Just working on a couple of little things for next season already. We might see an inclusion of a car that people have been asking for, but we can't confirm yet.
Spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah, Team Bentley having a bit of a tough run there, but Radiez, from all accounts, doing a great job still. As Tate goes into the pits. Oh, that's a questionable line.
8.6 seconds. Love and life here.
Yes, Porsche Cup car, that's what everyone's wanted.
There's so many requests for that car. I haven't been able to catch up to them all yet. No, we'll actually be moving all the cars and just having a Lamborghini Super Trofeo Sprint Series.
Great.
The reader just for Raggy. That car is disgusting. Now that's a car that doesn't like to turn. Yellow flags, 29 at the dipper.
29.
That was
Weatherburn.
one of our leaders.
Weatherburn, our leading Pro-Am.
Let's spice it up a little bit.
Blagging. So he's dropped down to about... I'm so confused. Is that lap traffic?
Yes, it is. I endorse this idea. So what you're trying to say is you want me to put Raggy in the reader. That can be arranged. We'll try and find out what happened to Jacob in a second. Let's get down to Amir. I'll check the replay. Just flick over to it. So he's all by himself, Jacob, in the Honda.
It's a bit shallow in the middle there.
For a rip.
Oh, clips the wall. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, it
Dodge.
did well to keep it out of the wall.
Oh,
He's tried so hard.
He did, didn't he? Did he keep it
Yeah.
out of the wall?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, and then maybe a bit of a side on action there.
And then he's right in the thick of it again. Right, next battle.
That looks like a bit of front end damage there from Zeke as well.
Oh, death! Oh,
Well.
hasn't spun it though.
What's happening tonight? Have we got some sort of ability?
the mountain claiming victims.
Yeah, we need a tally. We need a little tally board. Or a
You know
counter.
what's silly about that, Wadu? Now the maximum ballast is only 30 kilos. I feel like that wouldn't really hinder Andy too much.
Wouldn't change diddly. I
Just
found with the
ACC
ballast,
things.
sometimes with certain distances that it actually helped stabilise the car. extra weight. Like it, I don't know. I find it strange as it is.
Yeah.
The battle for 11th is heating up as that Ferrari says, "See you later."
Oh, wow.
Tim Wright.
Taking the key line through
Tim
there.
Wrong. I'll be here all week with nuggets like that
Wow.
as they both pit. Kingston on debut, currently sitting in P12 in the AM class. Welcome to Pro-Am. No, not quite. Don't want to put the pressure on just yet.
See those gaps to the two in front, but that 10 seconds for Balagulan may end up helping Kingston in his debut.
Very much so, I think.
Gap 17. Oh wait, no, 9 seconds from Karoo to Balagulan. Big gap early on, and then 10 from Ty to Bracken.
Whoa. Bit better. Mate, I'm here all day for those poor puns. Tell you what, Patrick Oliver's had a fair crack at puns. And Bender, you've only given me like one Bender fact or not. Are you okay?
Yeah, didn't you say there was going to be a...
Are you drunk?
There are a few, but
Lay off
haven't
the
been
water.
Segues to bring them in.
Well, you're leaving it a bit late.
When have you ever needed a segue to talk shit? And here's
Why
your
didn't you
segue
tell
right
me?
now. I reckon a chat can back me up here when they're saying that you don't need a segue for this.
No, you're probably true on that one.
This better
This
be a good
year-
one. We've actually pumped it up.
Oh, here we go.
In 2021, the crying emoji, the full-on sobbing emoji, what would be sob on Discord, has become the most common used emoji. It overtook the laughing emoji, which had been the #1 most used emoji for the previous 8 years.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. I'd love to know which
Life-changing.
emojis I use the most.
Like
Probably the
eggplant.
peach. Peach and eggplant. That's the most used combination. Maybe the smiley face but open one.
Upside down smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go, chat. Let us know what emoji you think you use the most in your day-to-day doings. Oh, that's deep. That's going to hurt. That is a lot of damage. Connor Kingston going... Kingston was going Kinstoff. You don't really want to know.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Welcome
dear.
to the big leagues, kid.
Welcome to the big leagues. Yeah. Get cursed. Still, stellar job. Probably will pit now. 33 minutes left in the race. About halfway. Let's go on board with this struggler. Look at him go. Andrew O'Hara. He's only managed a 2 minutes flat .6. Really struggling out there is this man. Oh, Dipper has lost someone. That is white bread.
Oh no. Oh, be careful, please.
Oh, just.
That was
Yes, that
checks.
one.
Oh, Amir has sent that. Oh, no!
The
Look
ad
at-
has turned into a Beyblade there. He did a full 360 grind. Just missing the kickflip. Oh,
They've done well to dodge him there. Like it's Debian fighting back from the unfortunate lap 1 spin. So we'll go follow down in a sec. I'll find the replay.
I don't know if it's just me, but the Discord stream might need a reset.
Oh, it's very choppy for you as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you can, Mel. No rush.
That's all right. Our thing is Technical issues on one end. Can't do much about. I will give it a bit of a kick though. As we can see, Lucas Dowd coming to the top of the mountain. Did he unsettle his own car? It looks like he has. Yes, the rear suspension lifted. Slidey boy and gets...
There, I think.
Wow, everyone avoids contact.
Oh,
In the Porsche.
except the Porsche. Oh,
Just unfortunate all around, to be honest.
look, he couldn't get out of the way, you know.
I'll give it this one, gents. So, second.
That looks like there was a...
Give it that. That should be better. Let me know how you go.
It's doing great so far. Appreciate it.
So, any other battles at the moment? It's a larger grid than the last race, just. But they've spread out a lot more.
By much or...
Kilo. Go here. As you can see, Dini is in this battle, but he made a mistake on his own early in the race. Had to pit early for damage. Fighting his way back.
A lot of those drivers that have pit were close to the top 10, so he might be doing right here.
I missed your pun, by the way, mate. Sorry.
I said when Lucas Dowd was there, I said he couldn't get out of the way.
I'll pass that one.
That's alright.
Why did you have to revisit it?
Oh, because, you know,
I
Cam
mean,
said...
Mullock. You know, we were doing well ignoring it, mate. But then you
It's alright.
went back in.
Can't let a pun go past me, mate.
Thought team right.
Governor? Got my girlfriend a good one today. Did you see my
What?
face? You saw my Facebook
pun?
post? Yeah. No.
Yeah, tell it to the stream. It was a good one.
Oh, I don't know if anyone else's girlfriend's usually always late to things. Takes a while to get ready, and we normally rock up 15 minutes later than the actual start time. Anyway, she's... I don't know what she's on. I think it's on Snapchat doing these stupid filters. And it was like a Disney character one.
Oh, the Pixar one. It's good.
Yeah, the Pixar one. And took a photo of herself and said, "Oh, what Disney character should I be?" I had a bit of a think for a bit. And I said Snow White. And then I lost my shit because if anyone who knows her, it's just perfect. I had to change one letter. Yeah, so she's Snow White. Can you give him a pay cut if you don't pay him? Imagine
Now I
having a
paid
girlfriend.
Mully to be here.
Imagine having a girlfriend. Enjoy being single, Alex. For now, that's all I'll say.
Just finish school first and then think about it, you know?
People are asking why they're friends with you. That's not very nice, is it?
Yeah, look, I'm only there to make Alex feel better, you know?
Who needs a girlfriend when you got friends like that?
Yeah.
What is girlfriend? Being fashionably late is a woman's... G'day, kitty. Prerogative. Yes, but not that late. Every time. It's funny. It was my brother's birthday yesterday. And, I was the one that made us late.
That's your brother.
Well done.
I was only... Well, yeah, but my late's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Not... Oh, the event's finished. No worries.
Holy moly, everyone's in. Box.
Box.
I just want to say, Connor Kingston, still after his damage and his pit, he's coming out behind Ollie Shoesmith there, so, you know, he's done alright.
Jacob, what an exit there out of turn 1. Gets past Jamie. Just like that.
And do you know what Snapchat is?
Cameron. I was afterwards. I said, go on, get me back. Think of a Disney character for me. I couldn't. Malik 1, 0. Happy birthday to Hoodoo's wife tomorrow. From all of us at Octane Online Racing. Your present is a strippogram from Patrick Oliver.
Oh, what? Excuse me?
Strippogram from Patrick Oliver. It's coming your way!
What's a strippogram?
Oh no, when's your birthday, Pat? You're gonna get a strippogram.
It was May 14th, so...
Oh, shit.
Ah, well.
Well.
Damn, you are old. So we got a yellow somewhere. No, it's clear, never mind.
11. Jamie.
He is pulling out the bend strap by the looks of things. I can't even calculate how far Andy's going to be in front. He's back in the lead and he's pit already.
Oh,
so.
the answer is yes.
Yep, just too far.
Is that the new interweb thing like MySpace? Snapchat's going backwards.
Yep.
My 16th is... Oh, you're getting older, Lee.
Are you going to have a Macca's party, Alex?
I'm way older than all of you, so I wished your birthday... I wished your wife a happy birthday, and I'm sending her a strippogram.
Of me, yeah. Whatever it is.
I remember Macca's parties as a kid.
Yeah, dude.
Those
They used to be great.
Not just as a kid, mate. I'd buy 23rd as a Macca's. Not even joking.
How much that costs?
I don't know.
Can you do it as an adult?
I don't think they do them as much now because some of the yeah, all the playgrounds have closed. Well, at least down here. ICQ, now that is... Now we're talking.
I don't know what ICQ is.
Oh, mate. ICQ was life.
I'm going to have to Google this.
Yeah. The good old MSN Messenger. That was...
Oh, yeah.
That was my...
Why does it look like
flower?
LimeWire?
it was IRC chat. That was where it was at.
MSN Messenger. Or Kick. I don't know what that number was.
Had me on ICQ, yeah. I used to give him a number.
10-second penalty for Darren White, car number 911.
A 911?
He's not even in a Porsche. What's the go there?
Add me on ICQ and come and play Grand Prix 2. Yeah, a lot of the Maccas are getting renovations. Geez, they must be reeling in some dough. Sad.
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty cheeky in finding a loophole to stay open during lockdown. You know, suddenly start selling
Milk and bread.
2-litre cartons of milk and a dozen eggs and loaf of bread, and then you can stay open. Yep.
Question related to this track, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the first racing game you played that had this circuit? If you can remember.
It would have been like a Gran Turismo on PlayStation
Oh, I can't think
3.
of one.
Probably,
I think. Was it
yeah,
on
Gran
PlayStation?
Turismo on PS2 for me. I don't know which one would have had it, but one of them.
Tim has made me pucker then.
Or Forza Motorsports. I don't know. One of them. Oh, actually, yeah, V8 Supercars on PlayStation 2.
What's better?
Good
Yeah,
eyeballs.
it wouldn't be a Formula game. No one's
I
that
hope
silly
not.
no one's that silly to drive one here.
Only McLaren that one time.
V8
That's Jensen
Supercars on,
Button.
on PS1. That is the shiz. Supercars 2 was
Yeah.
wicked as well.
Yeah, I think it was Supercars 2 on PlayStation 3.
Whack from Weatherburn. Project Gotham Racing on Xbox original. Did that have Bathurst? I'm swear like it should have been on an older game than that. We're talking Nintendo.
Oh, I don't think so.
Sure, I'm gonna Google. I am not going to sleep tonight until I find out what it was.
I think I had F1 99 on Nintendo 64.
It was F1 1997 World Championship Edition, and it's a great game.
F1 World Grand Prix. That's the one. Grand Prix, sorry. Sounded American.
So Bushell's just got past Ron Quillo for 22nd.
And where is Adini in all this? He's well in the top 10.
He is currently P6.
So look,
Toka Touring Car Championships, so good. Is it that have Bathurst? Surely not. There is rumour that they're making a current British touring car game at the moment. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, there was contact.
It was big old
Yeetus Deletus.
ouch. Yeah, that's a scary place to see a car out of line, that's for sure.
Mario Kart, Bathurst track coming up. Oh, in the background, the Audi just taps the exit of Forest Elbow. Not the last person to
Get a
do that
boost.
tonight.
A boost off the wall there.
What's the oldest racing game people currently have in their collection at their house? Because it'll go past Steam.
Yeah,
Oh, I've got a
F1
few here.
1997
I'll get
World
out of
Championship Edition on 64, along with Mario Kart and Wave Race 64.
Wave
all the
Racer.
racing games.
Wave
Kong
Racer
Racing,
is
64.
so good. That was
Oh, dude, it is. It's so
eye-opening when I bought that for the first time. I think it was one of the first 64 games I had, surely.
HSV Adventure Racing on 64. That was a good one.
Need for Speed. Now that's a good shout. Surely that had Bathurst at some stage. Or do they make up all the tracks? Oh, this is sketch. Jeff Craven Grand Prix 1, great game. Timmy is living on the edge here in this Ferrari. Whoa. Oh,
wow.
He is pushing that thing. This is going to do a flip at some stage. Oh, that it not have it on a need for speed. Oh, there was a Toka game that wasn't V8 Supercars. We're talking had Renaults and Vauxhalls and all that. So much fun. If you ever watched the touring cars over in Great Britain, they are full on. Smashing into each other flat out. Some F1 drivers have competed in that series as well, whilst they were racing F1. Couldn't give you names off the top of my head, but I know they did. If we're going to have a prediction up here, Ross or Weatherburn, who's going to finish ahead?
Ross.
Yeah.
Ross?
Oh.
So Weatherburn keeps catching, but he's having little contacts here and there with the walls.
Yep, that curve is scary to touch, that's for sure.
I'll go Ross because he's got track position.
Yeah, it looks a bit more stable over the top.
This is the battle for the Pro-Am
been
win. Overall, he's pretty much in the bag at the moment. O'Hara, Reyes, Cruz, all comfortable in their positions. But the battle for Pro-Am is heating up. Oldest game that, I don't have it still, but the oldest game I remember playing was Micropro's Grand Prix 1988. Now,
And
get
80
in.
snowboarding.
Get in there.
1080 snowboarding on N64.
Scott's going to say Weatherbird. That's the wee camera. Dini 6 looking at 5th now. Great recovery drive here by Daniel. Which reminds me. Current head-to-head stats at O'Hara. Currently P3 in the championship. Adini P1. That will flip around now after this result. If O'Hara doesn't have something bad happen. 305 points at 344.
do like these little head-to-head graphics we've got.
Great job, Scott.
O'Hara did miss one round. Adini did miss one race of a round. Both had 4 podiums. Getting a very spicy early on. Oh, bit of a touch there. Looks like by Bracken. Bracken's having a great race.
Yeah,
Top
Megan
5.
D. Is she still somewhere?
No, she has left. She's boarded the plane. She's already on the way to Italy.
Off to Imola. Unfortunate. It's going to hurt the points collection, that's for sure.
Hello, Philippa. You did a great job, Bakita.
I did see the 360.
I think that's a great tip though.
Just drive
Spinning
faster.
is not, spinning is not a great strategy to drive fast.
Well, it's like the Beyblade approach, kind of, you know?
Just let it rip.
Yeah. Let's let her eat.
Did you just see that? The pull away power that Ferrari had in that Bentley?
I'm going to
was
say that
impressive.
Bentley gave up and tucked back in.
Yeah, just couldn't get close enough. With a bit of a tow. I might check the top speeds here for the Ferrari once we head back down Conrod.
Maybe I'll see Wright going down there.
Oh, McLaren has sent that straight into the fence. Oh, sorry, I take that back. That is Megan.
That is Megan D. Wow.
I've shafted her. Sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry. She's not on the plane in Italy. She's still out there. She was
Well,
sending
without her.
something though.
Ouch. Licked and stamp, that's for sure.
She'll
Look,
buff out.
in all honesty, that is probably one of the better walls to hit.
Yes, very true.
That was return to sender on that one.
Adini still behind Bracken. Oh, the blue flag action might bunch them up even tighter here, so Adini might have a chance. At the same time, it might even affect him more if there's no space as they go past these blue flag cars. Oh, the Nissan's just smashed Forest Elbow.
Then he's doing a bit of a boot too.
Oh, let's look at top speed here for the Fez. Raggy saying 284. Scott saying 282. I'm going to say 283. That is...
390.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Dowdy's really battled tonight.
Dini gets it. Get next to it.
He's having a look. I don't think he's
Bracken?
going to get this done though. Bracken should have it covered.
Great result.
Bracken
Perfect
closed the
recovery
door, gets a horrible exit. Here's a chance to Dina get him under brakes. Possibly. Is he close enough? Is he going to have a lunge? Yes, he is.
Saw that frame by frame.
Oh, woo.
Oh,
The Kith Martin.
tap that kid.
I'm going to take the Ferrari here in this straight. No, I'm not.
Giving up, I think. Oh, what? That's weird.
What's going on here? The Bentley's pulled away. This is part of the track. And Bracken's pulled out. Unlike my dad. We'll move on to the next drivers.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus. You've made that joke twice tonight, Mark. First time was earlier on. If you've got to pull out, you've got to pull out.
Just think of the children.
I was thinking of my brothers and the mistakes that they do.
Dear, oh dear.
That Ferrari's running Max of Wang.
Scope.
Oh,
He knows
oh,
stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
it's Megan D.
Oh, Megan again.
Oh,
Gosh.
she's gonna retire.
Oh, that looks like a teleport. Damn.
I'll try and catch
That's,
it before.
That's unfortunate.
This is the last one. Very close to the back of the Nissan. Just probably gets caught out. She's got a lot more pace here. Yeah, just got a bit too deep. Double whammy into the fence. What else can we find?
Connor Kingston doing well. Still. Did you see a fellow of the Kita simulator? No.
Whoops. Play. This is Lucas Dowd. We saw this as we're watching a Dini battle behind. Oh, wow. Not sure what happened there.
Newsom just said, get out of the way.
Pulls out the slipstream and then aero wash takes over.
Was any contact? It was just aero things, not Audi things. 30 more likes to get us to 100 likes. Can we do it? Chat, please press that like button. For every like, I feed my dog one biscuit. Remember, you got to feed him for a week. Keep pressing like.
We need a
Don't you
photo.
like dogs? What's wrong with you? 100 likes and Max gets fed for the next broadcast. Max is a 12-year-old golden retriever. He needs all the food he can get. When he's a golden retriever, he'll eat everything.
He needs that pineapple pizza.
There, sorry, take him to the vet tomorrow if he wants to eat that.
Oh, I just want to say, Weatherburn is in front of Ross from that earlier conversation. Don't know what's happened there.
5.7 seconds says that Ross has made a monumental error. Max Cam, we can get Max Cam. You can sponsor a dog for as little as 1 like.
I'm just going to unlike.
Wow, that is destruction.
Wow.
King Kong
Look at
versus
that.
Godzilla.
It's still flying.
King Kong has obliterated Dive Bomb Datsun, and he's going to keep
Oh.
going.
Almost took out the blue flag.
Blue flags, blue flags. Try and find what's happened. He's doing so well.
It's all happening here.
I think it started at Forest Elbow from what I could see. Let's go on board.
There's one boot.
Nope, it happened a long time before Forest Elbow. If you look at that
Had another one.
steering angle.
Oh, he said, bugger those signs. I hate styrofoam.
Not sure what's going on here, but this driver is under some duress, I think.
Pinball wizard intensifies.
Amir, blink twice if you need assistance.
Oh, look how much damage the car has
Oh, he's got
already.
bendy wings. Got active aero on this Nissan.
He's going to have to report to the Nissan head office here because there's some severe damage.
Guy that cleans up this track in all those Shannon's ads not going to be very happy. What's his name?
Yeah. We'll look away now. That Nissan said, I'm out of here. F in chat there for Amir Hazik and his contract with Nissan.
What on God's green earth was that message, Diabols?
He needs some milk. What message?
It's gone. It
Oh.
was like gibberish.
3 more likes
Bert.
to feed my
Yeah,
dog.
BP Bert is going to have to clean up all that styrofoam.
BP Pert. Will we see any more carnage tonight? Yami's also
Yes.
fought back nicely. To
Yes,
P8.
we will.
We will.
13 seconds.
Pick a car. Pick a car.
Oh, it's hard to
Tim Wright.
say.
Come on down.
Nah, that's just not right.
It's not wrong. As he takes a left. Hopefully not stage left. You see nothing? It's all eyes. I've seen you delete a lot of messages in the past time, Bowles. It's fantastic. He's answered his own question earlier, or his question's been answered, or he's typed something wrong.
No, he used about 2 proper words and the rest were gibberish. Look, penalties wise, it's been pretty clean after the first couple of laps.
Yeah, only because a lot of people who picked up penalties would have served them during the pit stops.
He typed in some alien language. The best part about those messages, though, is trying to decipher them. Oh, whack! Here we go. Timmy Wright, don't let us
Take that
down.
one.
Push. Push, push.
Push.
Tush, tush. It's happening. I can feel
6
it in me
minutes.
waters.
Send it.
It's feeling in me waters. I think Tim's having a great time out there. Dog gets fed 100 likes, Max.
Heck yeah. And Cameron said when we get to 100 likes that you teach me about the tripograms.
You don't know about it? Do you want me to explain now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Give me
so
the rundown.
pretty much you pay someone to go to someone's house to wish them a happy birthday, and they strip as they're saying happy birthday.
Oh,
It's like a
right.
lap dance
That's
for happy birthday. Yeah, so
Yeah.
May 14th, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Righto, stripogram coming your way.
Beautiful.
Don't know where you live, but I'll send it somewhere.
Yep. Just send it to Victoria.
Ben's just going to go door knocking in Victoria.
Lovely.
I'll have to get the big fella in here.
Shout out to the unfortunate person that has to open the door to that.
Nat, can you take this? I can't have it yet. How long has it been ready? 10 minutes.
Is he okay?
Max!
He's getting the
Oh,
number
he's
one.
getting the dog.
Come here.
Getting the dog. Got a dog cam.
In here. Can you sit? Max is coming. I don't have long.
Good
What do you mean,
Hi,
boy.
Max. Who's a good boy? Wow.
There he is.
He's very cute. He
Oh.
looks so innocent. Oh,
What
what's
have you got to say?
Speak.
Max, you got anything to say? That's Maxie. You get fed. We get 100 likes. You get fed, mate. You get fed.
Laughing.
You get fed. Oh, sorry, didn't like that one.
Oh,
And that's the dog.
Yes, we love Max Cam.
Max. Comma. Can. That's actually Cam.
He's actually, yeah, that's Cam.
That's Cam
That's Cam
Farmer.
Farmer, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I didn't want to reveal all the secrets, you know.
I like the video just for Max. Max is the real MVP. Well,
Now, Matt, can you just run me down on the pronunciation of your surname?
message retracted, die balls. What did you say this time?
I think he's just doing it for fun now.
Get it to 200 likes and Malik will take him for a walk.
On the scooter.
The goodest of boys.
You should live stream that.
I thought about going on the scooter and live streaming.
Live stream taking Max for a walk. That is
Oh,
Glenn
that's a sad
Jones.
Glenn
That's
Jones.
that's sad there. That's sadness.
Howdy tings. Shonshich. Matt Shonshich. I think I smashed that. How's there an N in there? What? Is that like Polish or something?
You're asking too many questions.
Sorry.
Don't ask. You get.
I'm still kind of disappointed there was only one bender fact tonight when we were...
I
were
gave you the
promised
second one with the
multiple.
emoji. If you want another one, I'll give you another one now.
I'd gladly take one, and I think the people
Or do you want me to wait for the last minute while we watch?
There we go. I picked it. Tim
Oh.
Wright. No, he saved it. Well,
No.
that's him.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. Benjamin McCrude, though.
Oof. Take that.
Uh-oh.
Rear diffuser.
Fuck.
Oh, bang!
Oh, sweet 360. Straighten them up. Keep going. Connie Kingston said, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think
Kingston will be
Ben
going off
should have
about that
done.
one.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty. It's the night of it. Straighten him back up, though. Connor Kingston on debut. What a gentleman. What a gentleman.
Bugger you, I'm going to go straight through your rear end. Oh, okay. Praising 101. And here's Andy, just for fun.
It means beetle in Polish. The A has an accent on it that gives it an on sound.
Doncic.
He's probably still top 13, Dieboss, because everyone else has also hit every single wall. Stephen Tyre, who was fourth, has binned it at the mountain. It continues.
Where is he? Oh, no, I think he's still P4, right?
No, mate, you wait
got-
for this. You wait for this.
He's
You
got
wait for this. There he is, P6. Don't worry about the left leaderboard. That thing's on drugs, and not good
Hey,
ones.
what?
Stephen Tyre has a lot of damage.
It's the soundboard, that's a lot of damage.
Oh,
Wow.
that is
That might be a pit stop.
active front arrow.
Well,
Yeah, he's got to do another lap. That is unfortunate.
if he does, that is going to be a long lap.
Well, he has to.
If he makes it. Oh, no. No, Steve.
Oh,
Maybe he doesn't have
Stephen. Stephen, no.
No.
No, Stephen.
No, Steve, not the doughies.
Think of the children, Stephen.
He probably can't see.
By the way, Karud had made another mistake before. The back of that Porsche.
Yeah, he when he spun at Forest, he reversed into the wall, and then Kingston gave him a bit.
He's
of
going to do it.
Oh, he's sending it.
Absolute mad lad. Get your prediction into where Stephen Tyre's going to finish up this lap.
He's defending from.
Is it
Black.
Queensland
Grass.
or is it Victoria? Where's this car going to end up?
Oh no. Can he see over the bonnet?
I don't even.
Drop to 10.
Oh, that angle!
Oh, the steering angle on him. Oh no.
So he's got to take the classic approach in all the old school arcade races where there's no damage and you just run it along the walls.
Yeah. Let's get the assist off the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Multi 21.
I can't look away. It's like we're going driving past a car
What
crash.
car is that?
It's like looking at the
that
sun.
a
You know
lap
you
car?
really shouldn't, but you do it anyway.
But anyway, congratulations, Andy O'Hara, P1.
Nice, Andy. Well done. What did we think was going to happen, to be honest?
Go back to Stephen. We don't care about these people.
No, we care about everyone. It's just Stephen is going to be more entertaining over the top of the mountain.
Well done, Russell Reyes. P2, Stephen Cam is currently... Oh, no.
Oh, through Skyline.
He's holding 10th.
Oh, here comes Shoesmith.
Smith doesn't know how much damage he has.
Well done,
Look at his bonnet, Ollie.
Cruz. P3, well done, Justin Cruz. Think of
Is
the
Kingston going to be able to get Ty, or is that too big a gap, you reckon?
It depends how he goes at the end of the chase. Oh, he's hit the wall again.
I won't lie, he's doing a half decent job. Oh no! Oh, I thought he was off.
I could sense car 10 being called then.
Yeah.
You cannot see him. I hope his cam's not set low.
He's been given a 10-second time penalty for an unsafe race. I think that's the least of his problems right now. Steven Tyler, he's driving
What's
the wheels
gap
off
to
this
Kingston
thing.
here?
19 seconds. He might actually make. Nah, Kingston's gonna
No,
get
I
him.
don't think he'll make 10 seconds.
Oh no, Kingston's not even through the chase yet. There you go.
Damn. So he might hold on to P11 there.
He only lost 2 positions on that. That's a great lap from Steven.
I mean, he was in P4.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
P4,
hit the wall.
but
The damage was
he
done
lost-
the lap prior.
Yeah, the damage was on a lap prior, but you thought, well, he's lost, half a dozen positions in one lap. He could lose another 5 or 6 and end up, almost 20th.
Well, that was a spicy way to end that race. Great job, Split Green.
He's going to keep P11. Kingston finished 16 seconds behind.
But that's great stuff from Kingston there on their debut.
Frankie saying they should deduct the penalty just for finishing that lap.
Right. It's a busy
Well,
laughing.
bugger those results. Didn't want to see him anyway.
No, gotta look
I
at
don't,
something.
don't need those results. So here you go. Here's the next benefactor of the night. Until 2007, Russian cosmonauts were equipped with a triple-barreled pistol when venturing into space, in case they encountered space bears upon landing.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bang.
Is that Stephen Ty? Can't be.
What the hell was that?
That was a Sean Madison simulator at Spa.
Mazda Spin Simulator.
It's a German
Become a
Beyblade,
spinning
that. Oh, that's just over the crest. That is, You've probably seen a yellow flag after McPhillamy there, to be honest, so... That's it's a bit of a doozy.
Actually, go back here.
This just in, 7 News. Car 230 is around and still going around. Some say Car 230 is still spinning.
Oh, it's afterwards he barreled it.
Slow down for the yellow flags, everybody. Doesn't go in the
doesn't
pits.
Doesn't
The Stephen Tyre treatment.
Another bad steering angle. Who was 230? Was it Ty? It was!
Oh, so that's
What finished
just
him off?
compounded his injuries there.
Well, let's go back to Ty.
I wonder where his penalty was. Which rejoin was it?
So there was P4 here.
Yep.
Oh, he's just moved a fraction forward. It's his own fault. That's his rejoin. That's 100% the
You
rejoin.
think? You think? But that BMW was not slowing down whatsoever. Barely any of these cars were slowing down for the yellow flag.
I think he's pretty
You would have had a
unsighted,
yellow
though.
flag coming through McPhillamy.
He's
What's
unsighted
that part?
there
Yeah.
until last
Yeah.
second, and he's too late.
He's flat through that yellow. That is an unfortunate penalty there.
No, he
'cause
still, he
there
still
was-
moves forward. It wouldn't have made contact if he still sat against the fence. And if he was against the fence and Reynard made contact, then again it's back to Reynard. Just have to take avoiding action. Either way, it's sad nonetheless.
Yeah. Tough one.
Yeah. Not much you can do about
Yeah, you got to look at the yellow flags as well. Like, as you said, it's,
Yeah. If you slowed down, there wouldn't have been as big a contact, if any. But yes, but driver's at fault.
yeah, but as you're saying, let's be honest, I don't think they are the penalties at least of his problems.
No. It would be the repair bill from Audi and BMW.
Race starts. Well, I'm going to chuck this on and see if it does anything cool to finish tonight. Yes. Tomorrow night we've got split blue and split red for Asia Pacific. I wish the F1 game would do stuff like this, like decent highlights, or even the full replay.
that.
No,
I think they've
Jay.
said they're going to for the next game. I think that's one of the features they're bringing in.
Nah, Crew Chief lost its
Yeah, it's not
support
optimised
from
with
Crew.
ACC.
Yeah, they stopped doing updates for it, so it's not officially supported by Crew Chief. But the
Yeah,
in-game
Radio
one's
finished.
enough, and the flag system works. Oh yeah, there's a punt.
Yeah. I finished with 20 extra litres today, so you know.
What's here going to curse with rain tomorrow? I don't know. You
Love
pick.
some rain.
You
I
did-
love some rain and split blue.
Blue,
Split
yeah.
Bender, guess what? I'm your teammate.
what?
I'm your teammate next week.
Oh yeah, nice.
We can have a bet.
On what?
Who finishes ahead?
What do you think?
Yeah, sure. We can bet on that.
Cool, because I haven't raced for ages and I'm still injured.
Can
I'm
we
just
also
hoping
have
to
another
finish. What's that?
bet on how many bender facts I get through during the race on TeamSpeak before you?
Oh, fuck! I'm not racing
Wow.
now. I'm going to join Jaguar. No, it's actually full in the split blue. Oh dear. Great debut though, Connor.
Yeah, good race, mate.
Drag race here. Glenn Jones and Benjamin Crude.
Totally didn't see you hit a few walls, Connor.
Maybe that's something we can do after the race and just show the highlights. We've got here Tyson Serpiel, Robert Fluke. G'day, George. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight, David and Patrick.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Nice.
Again.
Thanks for having me, everyone.
I'll get that
See you at
stripper,
Imola.
get that strippergram sorted. Yep, Imola.
Appreciate it, mate.
Looking forward to the Imola. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. See you later.
Yeah, mate.
No worries. See you next time, everyone.
So yes, just about finished. I'll look at the. I need to shrink these highlights down to under 10. I wonder if you can do that. Not sure. Anyway. Thanks for joining us, everyone, tonight. It's been a pleasure. I will be back next week for Imola. Tomorrow night we've got Jamie Saxon, and tomorrow we've got my sons trying to get themselves through to the finals because this is going to turn into a basketball platform. Anyway, then we've got Europe and North America, and why the hell is that? Don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao.